Hello, everybody! I am a bat. Oh, my camera is a little poorly positioned. Oh, well. Welcome, everyone, to the 10th episode of... Vex is just sitting there like, I'm trying to do my intro, Vex. This is
What
what
happened
Matt
to your
Mercer...
background?
What background?
There's usually like a scrolly.
Oh, I got rid of that a while ago, because that was lagging the stream.
Ah, that makes sense.
Welcome, everybody, to the Tavern of Tales, another telling of Houses of Barovia. A very special 10th episode, although the other special things didn't
10,
happen.
10, 10, 10.
We did it. We made it to 10 episodes. I want to thank everybody for coming along with us on this really fun journey. Let's do announcements. The schedule is in chat. So, as ever, you are watching Houses of Barovia, Sunday, 4 p.m. PST. All of the VODs are up on YouTube now, except for today's, which will be up today, because I finally caught up on doing all the work I was supposed to do. With that said, tomorrow, Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Baxter's subclass tune-up, where every week we bring in a guest, they haul a subclass into the workshop with us, and we tear it apart and put it back together, creating something new and exciting and fun. With that said, all of those subclasses that we do will be on my Patreon, which is live right now. Patreon.com/the Tavern of Tales. I need the link for that. I am a fool and forgot to have that link available. There it is. Copy link. That is the link to the Tavern of Tales. Patreon, where you'll get access to all the subclasses we work on. Tomorrow, we have the very wonderful Vex here joining us, working on Way of the Mercy Monk, which is also what Eros is. So we may be switching Eros over to the new Way of the Mercy Monk when we do the thing. I thought that was muted, and I don't know why it's not. It is muted. Is everyone else getting slammed with those, like, explodey sounds constantly? Is that just me? Nope, it is not just
muted.
So. I'll listen to the stream.
It is not just me. It is everyone.
Yes, it's doing it again.
How did I fix this last time?
You had to turn something off. And enter call.
It do be explodey, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from.
Boom.
Aha, you.
Wasn't the intro running or something like that?
How do I turn the video?
What is causing this?
Mod view?
Oh, I know it. So run. Let's see if that fixes it. I don't know what's causing it. Where is this coming from?
Oh, it's doing it. It's still doing it.
Yeah, I know. I heard it. Okay. There. That'll have to do. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's still doing it, but I managed to make it go away. Now it's just pumping into my muted speakers that no one can hear. All right. Anyway. So yeah, subclass tune-up. Sorry about that, everybody. I fixed it. I did fix the stream though, Crazy Tom. I did fix it. All right. So that aside, on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Baxter Cellar of Madness Challenge. It's American Ninja Warrior meets Iron Chef meets My Hero Academia Hero Training, where 3 adventurers take on a villain in a series of challenges, trying to score as many points as possible before the time runs out. And then it ends in a big battle royale in the arena. Now, this week, May 4th, very cool. We will have Game Raider Girl, we will have Von Edgelord, and we will have Rovan the Warlock all cosplaying some of their OCs as they take on the Cellar against a mystery villain who will also be an OCs. Damon. So yeah, we'll do a recap, but you'll probably want to you'll miss a lot of the plot by not watching the first 10 episodes. It's a very plot heavy game.
I didn't watch the first 4 before I joined, and now I'm very confused. But I'm here.
That's okay. Alfier's very confused. Fits your character.
It fits the character.
So with that said, let's go ahead and go around and do the things. Hey Vex, now that you're back, you ready to do your plug? Plug yourself.
I can do that. Oh my
Are we doing a character question today?
What?
Character question?
I was asking Andrew.
I don't.
Like you ask us a question that we'd answer about our character, so that people remember.
Oh
who we
yeah,
are.
right. Well, yeah, we'll do that after the plug. That's a good idea. I forgot about that. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Vex. You can find me on Instagram, Dancing with a Fairy, Faerie. You can find me on Twitch, at Dancing with a Fae, Fae. I stream usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays are my like short 1 to 2 hour streams. And then you could find me on TikTok at Dancing with a Fairy, Faerie. It's my backup account. My base account got kerplammed permanently. It's fine. But yeah, that's.
Jet, anything you want to plug today?
My TikTok, Romeo and Juliet, kind of cool. You should go follow.
Jay?
Hi, I'm Sir J of Harps, TikTok Sir J of Harps. I'm holding a chicken for some reason. You can find me on Twitch at Sir J of Harps. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream at some point for the fuck of it to raise money to pay for my car. Yay! Also, you can find me this Wednesday. I'm actually going to be there this time at twitch.tv/thechaosbrigade_DND, where I'll be playing my Kenku Stormcleric quest to go chop somebody's hands off. And you can find me here. It's a good time.
Patrick!
Well,
Oh.
yeah. No, I was just, never mind. Go ahead. You don't get context for the hands.
I don't want context. Patrick, your turn.
Hello, I am Patrick. I haven't been doing the internet that much because I've been doing comedy in the real world. But if you live in New York and you want to come see me, maybe you will. I have no idea where I'll be or when. That's where I'm at. Probably at New York Comedy Club. I'm on TikTok, same name, Patrick Lawler. Yeah.
Words?
Hello, I am Words for Sale, coming to you from the void. I am also on TikTok, Words for Sale. You can also find me on Twitch, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I DM my own campaign called Mystery of the Archwizard, where Patrick is also a guest player. You can find me here and all the other social medias. So yeah. Come find me.
Rescue words from the void. All right.
Yes.
I believe that is everything.
I pulled the wrong card from the deck of many things.
I pulled the wrong card from the deck of many things. Okay, so last session. Well, we'll recap 2 sessions. The party, after successfully eliminating the von Karstein forces at the Wizard of Wine's winery. During my re-sum up. Thank you, Bex. All right, so after rescuing the Wizard of Wine's winery on orders of Strahd, the party regrouped at Kresik, where they discovered that there was strange goings on at the abbey there. However, before they could deal with that, they had to stop the nightmares that Eros was getting that was preventing them from taking a long rest. So they journeyed to the Bramble Hill, which was a hill that was overgrown with this giant, this dome of brambles. And inside, they discovered kind of a mini Fey court. They met the mushroom or the fungi baron, who was very friendly, and they met the Queen of Spiders, who was very not. And as they ascended the hill, they were surrounded by undead, mummified Fey creatures, fairies, furbolgs, satyr, etc. And both Eros and Elfir recognized members of their village, their different villages in some of those faces. At the top, they made the discovery that the bramble tree was, in fact, one of Eros's brothers, Cicero. And after a conversation that revealed that this, the Shadow Barovia, is some sort of big soul battery, I guess you could say, or storage unit, they put Cicero out of his very serious misery. Which upset the spiders, who were living on top of the brambles, and as the brambles died, the spiders swarmed and attacked them. The ensuing battle was pretty messy and violent, but the party managed to, with some really clever play, managed to overcome the Queen of Spiders and slay her. And so we joined the party immediately after that battle, having just healed themselves up outside of the Bramble Woods, ready to take their next steps. And we will get the music playing. But yeah.
Dude.
Oh, there goes the stream. Oh, it's because Me6 joined.
No.
You didn't
No.
hide
Groovy.
non-video participants.
Oops.
But I can't
whoever.
because of words.
Oh, that's right.
Can I just, if I do that, will that work? No.
You'll have to move us all.
All right. I'm just gonna have to disable non-video participants, and then just adjust you guys according. Nope, that's not gonna work either. All right. I guess we don't get groovy today.
F. Gonna pull up my.
Sorry about that stream.
chat.
I forgot that that would happen. All right. Well, the stream gets music, I guess. Oh nope, no one gets music. No music today. Well, I'm sad now. Alrighty. Anyway.
I'm still Spotify going in the background, so.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up a Spotify playlist to give
All
you
right.
background
So,
music.
as I said, you guys are gathered. I believe you took a short rest, if I'm not mistaken. But the
I think so.
Yes.
you guys can kind of
Yeah.
take stock of what you've learned and what happened. Oh, and they pulled a deck card from the deck of many things, and they pulled the card that gives them 3 pulls, and they got a key that will open any 3 locks.
Yes.
And maybe they want to pull another card from the deck of many things.
No.
No.
Maybe later. We'll see.
So, anyway, the floor is yours.
Oh, where are we currently?
Just outside. Remember, just outside the brambles on the road,
So.
as the fungi are
Mm.
taking all the corpses and stuff.
spiders.
Yeah, and Karis has Eros in his arms still,
Yeah.
and I am assuming like Karis is just gonna look at the others and just be like, we should just head back and gather our thoughts
Where is back?
to the cart.
I thought we were at the cart.
to Krezik. Are we at the cart?
Yeah, you're by it.
Oh, okay. To Krezik.
Which one's Krezik?
The town with the abbey.
The sketchy place.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go deal with the Abbey thing now? I feel like Krezik, they don't like us there, so that might not be the best vibe, especially after everything looks at Eros.
There.
maybe we should find some place to hunker down.
We could always go back to House Morveau. I mean, we are in good standing with them.
Well, we've got something at the Abbey we wanted to look at, but I just don't know if we should rest in the town full of people who don't seem to like us very much.
Yeah.
Well, the
Uh,
people, it's not that the people dislike us. The guards are eyeing us funny. The people are just scared of everything.
Well,
I
that's what I
think,
meant, Alfia. Thank you for being pedantic about it.
Well, I'm sorry. I just,
But don't get all
Good.
upset.
do the no. It's fine. It's fine.
I think at this point it doesn't matter where we go as long as we can rest and have time for healing. He just kind of looks down at Eros. I'm assuming is snuggled in his arms.
My vote is not back to the town with the Abbey just yet, but also not here, because spiders and the tree and everything. We should definitely move.
How far, I guess, would be the next like town that Karis would know would be like a safe place?
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Andrew.
I muted myself while I was taking my payments because lots of rattling, and having done all the editing that I've done, My mic picks up the rattles. Doesn't pick up any other background noise, but you can tell when I'm playing with dice or rattling pill bottles. So anyway, the closest to you is
What is
you
that?
haven't.
Somebody's got a hot mic.
It's
Uh,
Vex. Their
Oh, it's their hair
Ah.
hitting the microphone.
Yeah.
There's the Arcanist's Tower, which was a wizard's tower in your world, and looks to be owned by one of the other families. The family you haven't met yet. Well, you haven't met the von Karsteins either, but the house you've heard their name, Grekenich. And then Castle Volstov would be the two closest places to you. Valaki is like a little bit farther away than Castle Volstov, but you're kind of looking at a distance other than the Arcanist Tower. Or
Well,
you
we
could
can-
always hold up in the winery, of course. That's very close to you.
The one
well,
we cleared out.
I suggest either we can go back to the winery and hole up there, or go back to Volstov. I'm sure Lancelot and Galahad will probably wondering where we are.
Which is closer?
The winery is closer, but Volstov, we would be safe. We wouldn't have to worry about anything attacking us.
It's fair. It's just a farther trek, and we're all kind of beat up.
You're 31 miles away from Castle Volstov, which at this time of day would be like you'd get there tomorrow night. Maybe
I
even
guess
the
the
day
winery
after
would
that.
definitely be.
If we want quick shelter, I'd say the winery, and I can do some stress cleaning, get some of the stuff out of there that we didn't clean up last time.
I actually know some folk over at the winery. I'm sure they could give us an early warning if anything came by. I'm doing them a
Guess-
favor.
Karis just kind of looks at Ranagar and just like has this "you would" look, and then just okay, yes.
What was it? What was it that I befriended? Was it a rabbit?
There was a
Alright,
rabbit. There was a rabbit and a I can't remember what kind of bird it was. There was an abbot, a raven, and an elk.
deer,
Yeah, an
right?
elk. Elk.
They're a bunch of animals.
There's pink water there too, apparently.
I'll
Also
take your
that.
word. But yeah, let's head to the winery. That way we can rest up there and then probably head back to Volstov and pick up Lancelot and Galahad.
All right, so you guys head into the winery then?
If no
Yeah.
one else objects.
How long would it take me to go get them?
Ooh, yeah. As the crow flies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's like 27 miles, so like half a day there and back probably. It'd be nighttime by the time you got back. Even less because you got to go. You're going back to you're going to them and then going to the winery. So yeah, like half a day flying. If you like booked
Ranagar-
it, you'll have to book it. Like you'll be pumping your
Do
wings.
you have any wild shapes left? Because I don't think we had a long rest yet.
I just took a short rest. Wild shapes are a short rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
wild
I can
shapes.
stay a dragon for 3 hours now.
So yeah, you'd make it there. You need a wild shape to get back, basically.
Ranagar's like,
Sorry, half a day's
I could
travel.
go-
Yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours. 8 hours is a day's travel in D&D. So half a day's travel.
I
4
could go
hours.
get them real quick if we want them.
yeah. It's been how many days since we left?
Castle Volstov. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 5 days at the end of today, because it's like noonish now.
It's been almost 5 days. They're probably worried and wondering where we are. Probably we good to get them and fill them in on what's happened.
Okie dokie. I guess I'll shapeshift.
Alrighty.
I guess blue and gold
Okay. And green.
and green.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that in the recap. Patrick Ranagar unlocked one of the eyes of their custom item of the Dragon Soul, and now has the green benefits permanently.
That's right.
I just tried to cheer you on, and as I went to cheer you on, my eyes started twitching.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ranagar, after he shapeshifts, picks up Dom and just puts him in the saddle. You're coming with me. I've decided.
All right.
Yoink.
Off we go! And then he whoosh into the sky.
With a leaps off into
No
the air.
saying the matter. Just picks up. Yeah, you're coming with. Let's go.
You just see Dom's like, okay, and then like just is like ah, grabbing onto the saddle at the last second as Rengar just leaps into the air and takes off. We will get to you guys. The rest of the party, are you guys hopping in the cart and heading away?
Yeah.
So I'll note that during this time, Hee Haw, your faithful donkey, has been like cleaning trying to clean the spider gunk off their hooves.
Oh yeah, I'll run over there and I'll take I'll take a little dagger and I'll like clean the spider gunk off and I'll like clean out Hee Haw's, give him a good shoe cleaning while I'm at it. Get some of the
Sounds
gunk
good.
out. Give him an apple or whatever I have in my bag that is food. A cube of sugar. I don't know what donkeys eat.
Eros has not moved the entire time from where they have been curled into Karis.
So you guys get the donkey set up and get on the road.
Yep.
Why are you blowing
And,
into the face?
yeah.
Ugh.
Do you guys so while you're traveling, is there any conversation you guys are gonna have, or are you guys just kind of traveling in solemn silence, considering what happened?
I think it's I would say probably solemn silence, at least from Karis' perspective, but I don't know if Alfir is gonna try to chat his head off.
Alfir will be making small talk about different things he could make out of the plants on the ground. Really, it looks very much like Alfir's not talking to anyone. She's very much just walking, looking at the ground next to the cart, just like, yeah, cool, right? Haha.
Ah, I see. Well then, if that you guys make it to the winery without any incident, and it is still abandoned, what would you like to do while you're at the winery?
Clean.
Clean? There's
Just
still
move the bodies
there's
out.
still bodies
yeah,
everywhere.
get junk off the floor. Yeah. Alfir just starts piling
No,
stuff
there
out
aren't. We
back.
cleaned those.
Did you?
Very specifically.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
to
okay.
avoid
You
arrows
stacked
seeing
the
them.
ones outside. I don't think you did the entire winery.
Yeah, did you guys go
We got-
upstairs and like get all the like workers' bodies?
Not upstairs, just
Okay,
downstairs.
Yeah. Alfir's like doing the best deep clean they can, and like they're moving the bodies all to a spot where arrows won't see them because you know it's
Karis,
yeah.
where do you put arrows?
I- if Eros is like comfortable, he'll try to like very gently put Eros in like a very like probably shift around stuff in the cart to make it like more comfortable padding than armor, and set Eros down,
Okay, so you're
and
gonna leave
then
even
put
when
a
you get to the winery.
blanket over him.
Even when you get to the winery,
Huh?
you're gonna leave them in the cart even when you get to the winery.
Oh no, when they get to the winery, sorry. Probably just carry them into like a bed, like
Okay.
find like the comfy bed.
Okay, there are a couple of the rooms didn't have bodies in them and are clean. So
Yeah, definitely
okay,
one of
Eros.
those for sure.
And Eros, you just kind of curl up and
I'll grab a pillow if one's close by and just curl back up again. Won't say much of anything.
okay. All right. Meanwhile, sorry, Karis, what do you do after that? What are you up to?
I think he would just kind of look at Eros, and if you want me to stay, I can just sit with you.
Where is Karis in relation to Eros right now?
He's probably standing next to the bed, like right after sitting you down.
Eros would take a second to answer before reaching their hand down, like holding on to Karis's hand and pulling it like a little closer, to take it in both hands and just hold on. And Please don't leave.
He nods and kneels down next to the bed and just kind of like shifts his weight and kind of leans against the wall. I'm assuming he beds against the wall and
Yep.
just sits there because he's big enough to where like his hands still gonna be. Yeah, it's like, all right, I'll stay.
Alfir?
Alfir's gonna probably start cleaning the kitchen, get it as spotless as he possibly could, with the limited supplies. And then after however long that takes, because they're like not in a hurry, they're just muttering to themselves while cleaning. They would probably make tea and like knock on the door and be like, bring it to him before leaving again to continue power cleaning the entire fucking building.
Okay, cool. Anything else, guys, or do you think you just sit there for a while? Alfir obviously power cleans.
Stress cleaning, baby.
Stress cleaning, baby.
Karish will be as silent for as long as Eros is.
Okay. And Eros, I assume, do you just sit there for a while? Or lay there for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Ranagar and Dom, flying through the air. Dom, do you enjoy flying or do you hate it here?
I kind of hate it here.
Aw, I thought Dom would like flying.
It's not that bad. Last time we flew, you kind of threw me and I was restrained, so.
That did happen. Although the time before that, you got dropped off on a rooftop and just like killed 5 people. I'm not sure that's better. Actually, I said that out loud. I didn't say that in my head before I said it out loud.
Ranagar is gonna like turn his head so he can kind of look at Dom and see how they're doing. I need a map. Where's the Foundry link? I cannot for the life of me find it. Is it pinned?
It should be
There
pinned.
it is.
Yeah.
Forge. All right. The Forge.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Hold on. I need to look at the map. Join game session. Okay. So, we were at the thingy.
Yeah.
Where's the map of Barovia?
Cool. You'll be on the
I
same tab
can't
as me.
see Foundry at all, so I am
That's fine.
just guessing.
All right, you are here. So
You're
we
over
are going
here.
where?
So you're over here. You started here.
We're here.
Yeah, this is the hill you started on.
Where
You're
are
going-
we going? Where am I going? I'm going to
Here.
Castle Volstock.
Yeah. You're gonna go here and then back.
I see. Okay, there's nothing I wanted to do a thing, but I won't be able to. So I guess I just book it there.
Alrighty. Okay, so as you reach Castle Volstov, you can see the guards. Have they? Yeah, you guys left. Yes, you did turn into a dragon at Castle Volstov. I had to remember if like you being a dragon was like new for them or not, but word would have been
Kitchen.
spread. Yeah, kitchen. After you save the mouse. Time magic to save the mouse. Also save Eros, to be fair. Did use time magic to save Eros now.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
mostly that mouse.
Mostly the mouse.
Most.
So you can see kind of as you descend closer, the guards sort of like have that brief moment of panic where they kind of like prep their weapons, and then someone shouts, you know, it's fine. And then the guards kind of chill and are more in awe as this dragon comes swooping in and lands in the courtyard where you left from originally.
I would like to land like a bamf, please.
Please roll me a performance check.
I will not be doing such. I will be rolling a bamf check,
Okay.
but I will use performance. What did I roll?
Did you not know that
A
BAMF was
13.
performance mod?
A 13. Okay. So you kind of land, and originally your plan is to kind of land like superhero landing style, like just hit the ground hard, but you kind of slide. And the way, as you hit the ground, because the ground's like more torn up, you kind of tear the ground up and use your wings to stop you and do this very like cool, almost like slide spin, like you almost drift a little bit as you just
That's right.
recover at the last second.
Dom will kind of shriek a little, just kind of like scream like, oh fuck.
I'm picturing
Don't worry, I'm not going to drop you this time.
and as you land and kind of get yourself settled, and Dom's like sitting there like, okay, it's fine.
Dumb?
coming running out of the castle, ready to go with their kit on, with fresh new chainmail, and their backpacks loaded up, is Galahad and Lancelot, and they are joined by another woman that you both recognize. It's why am I blanking on names? Lady Decima Alexandrix, who is
Is
there.
that the one that Words got busy with?
No, that was Uvi. Lady Decima Alexandrix is the one that was at was in Castle at Manor Barovia when you first met Strahd. That was Jet's mom.
Oh,
Yeah. It'd be really funny if that's who Carter's got busy with.
oh, I wish.
I don't live here.
Took care of
Hey,
switching
but
The
balls.
campaign ain't over yet.
You're not allowed to seduce my mother.
When Sir Karis really does become
Do it.
dad.
Do it or I will.
It's like, I'm just waiting for Dom to go, wait, you're not my dad. Bet.
I hate
Bet.
it here. I mean, in some character questions, Dom did say that Sir Karis has fatherly vibes, but that's not what he meant.
Oh, we didn't do character questions.
Oh, I did forget character questions. Next time.
Just when we come back from the break. Character questions.
Yeah,
You could do that.
maybe we should. That would probably
Do
be
I
better.
know this is Dom's mom?
Have we mentioned
Dom's
that, Dom?
mom.
Dom's
Not really.
mom
Dom's
has
mentioned
got
his
it
mother,
going on.
seeing his mother, but hasn't said who it is.
Yeah. I was just thinking that Dom's mom has got it going on. That was playing in my head too.
Dom, you can't see. You're just not the road for me. I know it might be wrong, but I want to beg Dom's mom.
Hate
I'm
it.
writing a whole parody now. That's all. Continue.
You can actually see what she looks like in Foundry as well, if anyone's on Foundry. It's Decima.
I'm not allowed to see what my mom looks like.
Do I need to stream for you yet?
Yeah, show me my mother.
Okay, hang on. Let me make sure it won't screw. Does this screw?
It'll
up
screw the
if I
stream
do
up.
this?
Yeah, you can't. We can't
Never
do that today.
mind.
Yeah,
Sorry, Jet.
can't do that today. As long as Words doesn't have a camera, we can't do it.
No, mom. Okay.
I'll take a
Um,
picture and send it to you on Snap.
I can't see Decima. I don't have a token in that. word.
That won't work because I'm
It
using
shouldn't need
my
a
phone
token
for
for
my
it.
camera.
Oh,
Probably
You'll
token is,
just
see your
open it.
mom after.
token is
I'll
enabled
see
for
your
that one.
mom
There you
later.
go. Fixed it.
I hate it.
Oh,
here.
there it is.
Anyway, so she walks out. She's
I'll
carrying.
put it in the chat for you there.
She's
I'll
carrying.
Oh, that works.
Screenshot it and.
She's carrying a pouch. She's carrying actually a pouch. She has a small chest under her arm, and then in that same hand, she's carrying what looks like a sword that's wrapped up in like cloth. You good, Jay?
Dom's mom has got it
Here,
going
actually,
on.
I can show the stream what she looks like real quick here.
Why can't I move over? I keep trying to zoom in, but it keeps pushing it out. Like it's zooming in on a spot next to it instead of it.
I'll unpause it. That might be a problem. I don't know.
Zoom, then scroll.
can't
Here
scroll
you
at
go,
all
chat.
on-
This is what Dom's mom looks
There
like.
we go.
She's all I
I'll give
want,
Chad a
and
minute
I
to
want it
appreciate
so
that.
long. Dom, can't you see?
I feel like we had a conversation about you breaking the fourth wall.
It's great
Can
because
you
you
move
guys
your-
aren't.
Can you
near
move
to
your
it.
cursor, Jay, for a second?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
There we go.
There.
Wait,
forgot
can
you all
Dom
could
already
see
see
that.
this? I'm gonna.
That's what Dom's mom
I
looks like.
can't see it because my thing's really delayed. Like
the
the
chat.
That's
stream
fine.
itself is
I
delayed.
will put it in
You'll
the
catch
Oh,
up
there
to
it
chat.
is.
No, I don't
Oh,
have to.
okay. That's my mother. I understand now.
After school.
Mom, is that you?
Wow, Chad is just lusting for Dom's mom now. We got there.
I hate it here.
I'm
hate
gonna
it
go
here.
see it.
I'm not allowed to have a hot mom.
Too late.
Too late.
Already happened.
Welcome to Barovia. Anyway, so yes, she's carrying a pouch. She has a small, like little chest, like an ornate box under her arm, and then yeah, she has this sword that she's carrying as well. And she's despite how awkward it looks with her carrying it, she is having no issues as she kind of descends the steps. And Galahad and Lancelot come running up. What's up, Alfer?
What is Dom's mom's race?
She's a
Human.
human.
Oh, never
Vampire.
mind, that joke won't work.
She's a human vampire.
I know her life might be long, but I'm in love with Dom's mom. Sorry, keep going.
All
Or
right.
beat a horse to death.
Go home.
Anyway,
Yes, hello. Do you have a horse I could buy? I'd like to beat it to death for the next 6 hours.
Anyway, as Galahad approaches you in your dragon form, he signs to you, and it's a little broken, but you're still learning. But basically, it is a two-parter. It's I'm very glad to see you. Is everyone else okay?
I'm gonna pluck Dom from my back and put him down, and then I'm gonna try to sign as a dragon.
I'm just gonna pretend that nobody ever saw him screaming and that he's the calmest and totally did that coolly.
As Ranagar puts Dom down, he's like, "Nobody saw what you did. Our little secret, just between you and Ranagar. Ranagar."
I hate it here.
I do not.
Does Dom react to seeing their mom at all?
Have they noticed yet, Dom? As she kind of very gracefully, like almost like floats down the steps.
Dom noticed his mom, yeah. I don't know if I don't think he'd react because he's seen her around before, but more of probably ask her what she's doing here.
Make me a wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw.
All right.
Trauma.
And then Ranagar is going to sign to
Yikes.
the fellas. It's nice to see you two. Nobody died.
Like you can see them both, like their kind of shoulders relax a little bit despite carrying these
17.
packs. All right,
And
you
then
do actually not
kind of
react.
corrects himself and goes, "Well, some people died, just the right ones. We killed a Fae, or a member of the
Eros'
Fae
brother.
court."
Oh, you're signing it. Never mind.
I don't know if Ranagar knows how to sign. We killed a member of the Fae court. It's very specific.
No, what kind of?
I'd like to imagine he does like a fairies thing,
just like flaps his wings, like.
and he kind of devolves into pantomime.
No, he actually forgets. He actually forgets he has his wings and just does this with his claws.
Yeah, he's,
It's great because Patrick still hasn't noticed. No, I meant you said we killed all the right people died, and Eros is just Vex is just sitting there shaking her head like thanks.
Well, Vex wanted to kill him.
Took him out of his misery.
I hate it here.
And is he really dead? Because I have the pine cone. So in Ranagar's mind, is he dead? Because he's gonna be back soon, in some form or another.
Vex is like, please go back
Anyway.
to making jokes about the hot mom.
So
Imagine
anyway,
that. She
good.
has-
I'm gonna
Um,
beat the hot mom horse better than you all beat the fucking Ranagar might have burned Vex or Eros' village down horse.
Nope, Ranagar
wish-
burned my village.
And
down.
Karis is gonna beat the mom.
All right. Anyway. Whew. Ranagar, they kind of sign at you. They're a little confused about the last part. They didn't really pick up on it. But they sign to you, asking if they're okay if they like throw the packs on you like they've done before to carry the gear.
Ranagar says, "Hold on a second," and then, well, actually, how long? So it's 3.
You're at the end of. It's been 2 hours.
Okay.
You'll probably want to wild shape back. to
Ranagar
the-
signs not yet. I have to wild shape back.
Okay.
Where are we in relation to the rest of the stuff?
The rest of what stuff?
That place. Where's? No, we're not at the winery. We're at the castle.
You're at
Volstov.
Castle Volstov, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you wanna
we're
go
going
to?
wine afterwards, aren't we?
Whoever the guard captain was.
Oh, that's
That's what Ranagar signs like. Where's the fellow who's been
Godfrey?
training you?
Sir Godfrey Gwillem.
Yeah. Yes, if they're nearby.
He's around. Would you like me to go fetch him?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he tosses down the pack and his new gear, and then runs into, or not runs, but walks quickly, walks with a purpose into the inside.
And Ranagar just sort of settles and watches Dom.
Lady Decima kind of stops for a second and then just puts the things down beside her, and Lancelot runs over. Wait, did I send Galahad in? Whatever. One of them ran inside and the other didn't. I'm glad that I mixed them up in my head. It adds a little bit of funny to it that the DM mixes them up. And runs over and actually gives her a hand. She's like, thank you. If you wouldn't mind, Sir Dragon, would it be possible for me to catch a ride with you? I have, what's the word? Deliveries to make on behalf of Lord Strahd and Lady Morveau. And I have been requested to deliver them directly, at least one of them. And she kind of pats the sword that's laying against the stairs. She's put it against the railings beside her, directly.
Sure, but who are you?
You've met Lady Decima. She was there when
I have?
she was there when you got the knife. She was the one with
Yeah.
Strahd when you got the knife initially.
I don't remember.
I am Lady Decima Alexandrix. We met once at Manor Barovia when you first arrived.
Oh yeah,
I am
good times.
I am
We should do it.
I am a cousin to Strahd.
We should give her a ride.
Okay.
My hands are wet because I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet. No other reason.
No other reason.
Is this just so Karis can actually give her a ride?
Oh no.
Bow chicka bow wow.
You're-
And I beat the jokes to death. My word.
I mean, she's already gonna mount Ranagar, so.
Ranagar is a
What's funny about
sexless
this,
being.
guys?
I didn't say in what way.
Ranagar's just sure, we'll take you. The more the merrier. That's what
Thanks.
Ranagar says. No, I don't mean in a sex way.
Says that out loud.
Yeah.
Very, very good, I think. And then she kind of
Great.
so Dom, where are you in relation to Ranagar right now? Because she's at the bottom of the stairs. Ranagar's beside the stairs with the ground a little shredded where he drifted. Where are you at?
Not on the shredded ground, but beside Ranagar. And
Are
if there
you-
is the
are you-
shredded ground between us, then it'd be a few steps over.
Are you trying to hide behind Ranagar, or are you in front of Ranagar? Can Lady Decima see you right now?
Yeah, she can see me.
Okay. She kind of looks at you and you lock eyes for a second. She's like, "You look familiar." And she kind of starts thinking, and then you watch her glitch. And she goes "Oh, sorry, I don't know what that was." How long do you think it'll be before we're ready? I might go and fetch myself a drink.
Dom's gonna look at Ranagar.
I
How long until we go?
no idea. I'm winging it. Soon though, probably.
She kind of goes, "Huh, I see what you did there. I see it."
Oh right, the wings. I forgot.
She just kind of stands there awkwardly, "I think I will fetch myself a drink. I will be right back." And she sort of floats back up the steps, glides.
You do that. Ranagar looks over at Dom. Nice lady.
Yeah. She is.
Is Dom hiding any their emotional response right now?
Nope.
So
No.
Ranagar, you look over at Dom and realize that they are very. How would you describe what is Dom looking like right now? What is Dom feeling at the moment?
Dom is looking mildly shaken up from what she said, but also in kind of a reminiscing way he would have said she is.
Ranagar at this whole time has been sort of like curled up in a very feline way, and he is going to extend his neck and kind of look really close at Dom, just like lean his face in, and then he's going to lean back and go, "Oh no, you've got this sort of look like I just burned down your village."
You throw that
What
look
did
on
I
his shit.
do?
You did nothing.
Oh, well, that's new. And then Ranagar is gonna look at Dom, and then look at wherever the lady went, and then back at Dom, and then at the ground, and then there's gonna be like a really pregnant pause. And then he's gonna go, oh, they're important to you. Nailed it.
What did you say, Dom?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Make a deception check with disadvantage. Or actually, make a deception check. Ranagar, make an insight check with advantage.
Oh, that's a 17 on the die.
You have advantage, so you can roll twice.
I know. I have
Okay,
the two are higher.
That's a 23.
24?
Yeah.
Dom's lying to your face.
Why does everyone insist on lying to Ranagar?
You just Lancelot's standing there and just like signs to you like I've never lied to you.
He's gonna like wrap a wing around him and like pull him in.
He just sort of like goes with it like awkwardly, like
What aren't you telling me?
Is that directed at or Lancelot or Dom?
Dom.
Okay.
That's my mother. She doesn't remember me.
Oh! The dead one?
Yes.
Good lord. Ranagar's gonna look over at Lancelot and be like, this place is weird!
Signs back, Barry.
I don't know what to do with my hands!
We should start getting ready so we can go.
Sure, another awkward ride back from the winery.
To the winery.
Of course.
What do you mean awkward? Never mind. I know what we're talking about.
I'm just waiting for the fucking guy to show up.
For everyone in the stream chat, watch Vex's face during this entire exchange. It's the best part. Anyway, shortly after, Galahad does return with Ser Godfrey.
Godfried, how be you?
I am well, my friend. How are you?
Not great.
Oh,
There's a high
sort
dice.
of.
I am sorry to
I was
hear
paying
that.
attention.
Were you successful?
In which thing?
The winery.
Oh, yeah, we cleaned that up for you and I increased your crop yield.
Lord Strahd would be very pleased. Desmond goes,
What?
yes, I will pass that along to him. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, problem though, we ran into one of the Fey Court and we killed him.
You can see them both kind of like stop.
Yeah, so that's gonna work out pretty good for you. However, kind of fucked up one of our party.
Ah, I see.
So I was hoping
We
you
killed
could...
two.
We killed what?
We killed two.
They killed the brand.
Counting the brother.
The
brother was part of the Fey Corps. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, we actually killed two of them.
Oh my.
Although one was significantly easier than the other. I have his pine cone. Anyway, long story short, I'm a blue dragon. I need assistance from your healers.
yes, I suppose we could. And then Desmond sort of goes, I can help them.
I was just trying to get components.
Ah, what would you like?
I
would you
whatever I would need. Well,
Ah,
I have an I'm herbology.
give
Whatever
me-
you would need to help setting a leg.
Give me but a moment. And he disappears inside.
Wait, I had another thing. Oh, it's fine.
Ah, sorry. What is it, Sir Dragon?
You've been training our illustrious friends here, yes?
Yes, indeed. They are.
I had a
quick
thought.
students.
An engineering challenge, if you will.
Turret, dragon, turret, dragon, turret,
And that
dragon.
is.
So I'm gonna get bigger. I don't know if you know anything about dragons,
Yes, I am.
of
aware.
which I am one. And he kind of preens a little.
Hydrate.
Oh, where's my water? I'm envisioning a contraption that when I'm a kobold, I stand under, and then when I shapeshift, it turns into a harness over my shoulders that those two chuckle nuts could sit on and fire crossbows from.
You could see Lancelot sort of look down at the ground, and be like, I don't know how I feel about this.
It's gonna be
but
awesome.
like without saying anything because they can't speak. And I see. If for something like that, I would recommend going to see House Grekenich. They are all skilled magi, as well as they provide much of the engineering. What's the word I'm looking for? When you create something new and dynamic and cool.
Inventing?
Cutting edge? Sure.
Hmm.
It's not really the word I'm looking for. They do a lot of the...
What are they called?
Yeah, not state of the art either. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They create much of the engineering projects for Barovia.
Who?
House Grekenich. You haven't met them yet, so they're not on the... They're not in...
Oh, no,
Foundry
they're
yet.
not on the map.
Yeah, they're not in Foundry yet. They'd be at the Arcanist Tower. They're the Cyan.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you wanted something like that created, that's who you would speak to.
Sounds good.
Now, let me go and fetch... what was the thing that I was fetching? I totally blanked. Oh, a healer's kit, right. Let me go and fetch you a healer's kit. And he disappears inside. So Galahad and Lancelot are standing there. Just kind of like waiting.
Renigo's just sort of bopping along to a song in his head.
Decima's just like sitting there with her arms crossed, just looking at the sky.
Nothing weird here.
Oh no, Decima's not there. She walked
tension
inside.
in this room.
Decima comes back out and then is sitting there with a goblet and just drinking, like sitting there, like kind of holding herself with one arm across her body, and then just drinking. As she's just sitting there, kind of awkwardly.
That's fine. I wasn't thirsty.
She keeps like glancing over at Dom, and every time she does, you watch her like stare at Dom for a bit, and then glitch and reset, and it's just this constant over and over again pattern.
Renigar like kind of looks at Dom. You see that, right?
Yep.
Cool. Cool.
Mike, I hate you. That is all.
Ooh, damn.
Skilly bop up. Anyway.
Oh, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving the awkward silence for a minute. I'm just letting it sit. I'm just letting it fester. After about
So
5
it's,
to 8 minutes,
a beautiful day, right?
it's Barovia. It's never a beautiful day. It's always overcast.
Word small talk with my dead mother. Just let it happen.
She's just like she can't talk to you because she keeps glitching.
Renigar is gonna be like that meme of like the supportive friend. He's like,
Oh, from How to
You
Train Your
got
Dragon?
this. Yeah, he's just standing there, but he's the dragon. You can do it. Talk to that mom, Dom.
Or Mushu in Mulan.
Ranagar's just gonna like lightly nudge Dom.
I hate it here.
Playing matchmaker.
Ooh, phrasing.
Didn't mean it like that.
Sweet home Alabama.
Anyway,
I'm
after an
coming
awkward
home to
5 to 8 minutes,
Oh my
Sir
God.
Godfrey comes back out with a servant beside
Oh,
him,
thank God.
carrying a box, about like yay big, yay tall, and kind of brings it over. And Galahad runs over and takes it from the servant. The servant disappears back inside. There you are, Sir Dragon, for your friend.
Ranagar thanks him, and then he starts to shapeshift back to like little Ranagar,
Mhm.
and then he goes, "All right, in order for this to work, yeah, all right, we're just gonna have to do it." So Ranagar lays on the ground in like a T pose, and he's like, "All right, stack it all on top of me."
And they sign to you. Wouldn't it be easier if you transformed back and then we piled it on you?
No, because I'm gonna turn it into my wand shape. Because that's how equipment works.
Oh. They're like, okay. And so they kind of just bring everything over and just sort of pile these. Rhaegar's just getting
Oh,
squished into
that's
the
what
ground
I thought it
as they're
was.
putting all these bags, not their weapons, they're carrying their weapons and their shields, their spears. But like they put these heavy bags on top of you. They put the healer's kit like on your head to kind of like keep it balanced. Lady Decima kind of looks at you and is like, she like bends down and is like, are you sure, Sir Dragon?
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
never above 80%.
Hold on.
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna do that line again, but actually look at the camera. Are you sure, Sir Dragon? There we go. That's better. I like looked at the ground and I'm like, oh, I left frame. Good. I forget how cameras work. This is why I'm usually on the other side of the camera when I do camera stuff. So she goes over and she takes the bag and she kind of puts it on the healer's kit. And you hear it jingle, like coins. And then she puts the box beside it, and it kind of like awkwardly balances. And then she like leans the sword against all of it, and the sword's like resting on your face, basically. Like,
Lick it.
pour it on there.
Lick it.
and then I think that's everything. So there's like 250 pounds on Ranakar's back right now, just squishing him into the dirt. You can see that he does kind of like lean back a little bit, as Galahad.
Wild shapes back into a dragon, and it all just absorbs into him.
Yeah, as Ranagar explodes up into their draconic form, everything just gets absorbed inside of them as they come to their full height, and suddenly there's no more weight on you, Ranagar.
That was fun.
That was weird.
Hop on.
That is a very useful ability, Sir Dragon.
Sure is. I can do all sorts of stuff.
You watch as Lancelot and Galahad run over, and Lancelot actually like kneels on the ground, and like Galahad helps Lady Decima up and onto the saddle, and she kind of sits side saddle on the saddle.
Okay. We're going pretty fast. I hope you hold on. You seem strong. She's a vampire, right?
Yeah, she is.
All right.
And then they kind of motion for Dom to like help Dom on top.
Yeah, Dom will get up.
So they end up putting Dom in front of Lady Decima. And then they both jump on the back because it's a lot easier to fall off the back than the front. It's definitely their thinking. Well then, Sir Dragon, it was a pleasure. Castle Volstov is always open to you should you need it.
Ranagar like awkwardly bends a wing forward and offers him one of the little claws that
Like
makes
on
up
the wing instead of the arm.
on the
Instead of his arm.
wing.
He kind of like takes it very awkwardly and is like, yes, very good. Goodbye. See you, I guess. He's so uncomfortable now. He just sort of turns around and walks in the side.
All right, here we go. Ranagar is gonna take off.
Alrighty.
Start flying towards the winery.
Dom, do you scream again?
Only on landing if it fucks up.
Okay. So back off towards the winery. So at the winery, it's been, it'll be about 4 hours by the time they get back. Is Karis and do you guys just sit there for 4 hours in total silence, Eros?
Eros would, over the course of the next, 2 hours, have slowly, he was holding on to Karis's, hand, with both his hand, would slowly have, pulled closer over the course of, 2 hours.
So you sort of have Karis awkwardly pulled onto the bed as you're snuggling into him.
It's either Eros pulling Karis closer onto the bed, or Eros pulling himself closer to Karis. Just either way, the two of them are just getting closer as Eros is no, this is, I need contact. I need human contact.
Yeah, I'm sure Karis would probably awkwardly accommodate whatever direction is necessary.
Okay.
Eventually, no matter, either Eros is gonna eventually end up in Karis's lap again, or Karis is gonna somehow end up on the bed. So one of the two ways it's happening, but Eros would, after being holding on and just, are we sure we did the right thing?
That is a very good question. And it's one that knights often ask themselves. And there's no real answer. All you can do is hope that what you feel is right is the right thing. Because in the end, you really don't know. But I have a feeling what we did was right. And that's all we can do, is go off of that.
It shouldn't have gotten to this point.
No. But we can't control that.
I could have. He was alive this whole time. All of these years, hundreds of years. And not once did I look for him.
You didn't know. How could you blame yourself for something you did not know?
There's a lot that I don't fully know, that I don't understand. That does not alleviate me from blame.
Of course it does. You did not create this world. You did not create the scenario in which you found yourself in.
But what if
You
I
did
did?
not.
I think I did. I think it's my fault this place even exists. He... Cicero... And I was just gonna pull himself back a little bit. Cicero asked me about a box. A box I don't remember in the slightest. I don't remember its existence. He said I had it before everything went to shit. And if I hadn't had that box, if I hadn't gotten it, whatever it was, whenever it happened, none of this would be happening.
That
None
does
of
not
you
make
would
it.
be here.
That does not make it your. So a mysterious box is the cause of all of this. How would one possibly put that together? How would you have
Easily.
known? How would you have known? You. Yes. The actions may have created this, but you never know what the actions are going to lead to until it happens. And the only thing that you can do is adjust and do your best to fix any mistakes that you make along the way. It's not your fault. You did not do anything with purpose. You did not maliciously create this world.
Just because you do not intend to harm.
You are not the type of person to be cruel.
What if I forgot that too?
If at
Either
one
way.
time.
Either way, we can't dwell. Things will have to go back to normal. I have to fix them. And that's that.
But you are not alone. We are all here with you. And whatever caused this, we will figure out. And we will fix it. And it will be okay.
Eros is going to like fully pull himself away and like stand up and just settle himself out. I am not alone. No. But if there's one thing I know to be true, it's that if I care enough about you all, which I do, very much so, every single one of you, I will be. And he is going to leave with that. He's gonna walk out of the room to go find something to be busy with.
You walk out and
Terraces.
you see. Go ahead.
I was like, Karis' size and slowly kind of like stands up and follows, but not to follow where they go, just to walk outside.
Okay. Else is going on. Elfir, what are you? What's going through Elfir's head as they're like stress cleaning?
So they're trying to find their happy place, which is a kitchen. So that's why they navigate to the kitchen.
Mhm.
They also definitely pulled an apron out of somewhere and are like running tea to you all occasionally, just like see if you need anything. They've gone full server mode. But they're mostly just trying to figure out what the like which people they recognize from the crowd, what's going on. If they are in hell and Karis lied, just all that lovely stuff. Um, they'll probably how did you Radagar? You said you improved the crops, correct? When you do your magic, does it just grow, or do they still have to have the normal plant cycle? Can all of you go snag some grapes?
I believe they do their normal plant cycle still. It's just the
Okay.
yield will be better.
So okay, cool. Just wondered. So yeah, so all of you's just deep cleaning, trying to figure out who they saw, if they saw anybody super important. Like obviously they knew everyone in that village.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if it was like family or if it was just like your Uncle Ted who's not actually your uncle, but you call him Uncle Ted because you've known him for a while, or like just that guy down the street who you would bake cookies with as a kid.
Make me a intelligence or wisdom saving throw, whichever is higher for you.
They are both the exact same.
Okay, well then it doesn't matter what you roll. Just roll it.
6 in all.
You recognize a lot of the faces, but you can't pin them to who they are. The kind of shock of it just kind of created this like jumble of faces that you're sort of like, I recognize that person, but I'm not sure where, or I recognize that guy, but I don't know where, or like, those two look really familiar, but you don't. You're having a hard time separating their faces from kind of this blur.
Alfir was mainly looking for one kid in particular.
No, didn't see them.
Okay, cool. So yeah, they're very much. It's just a wash of okay, cool. Gotta keep myself calm and collected. Arrows just stabbed their brother. I have to be the calm one here, because bad mental states. Am I right? Not taught how to deal with shit. And they're very much just like stay clean, stay busy. Clean place makes people happy. If people are happy, they don't cry. Less crying means more fun to cook together. And they're just panic yeeting everything. And they probably even went out to check the vineyard like 4 times to see if there were grapes, even though there aren't, and there very obviously won't be. Just because she's like, she can't think clearly, so she's very much just going wherever she can to keep himself busy.
Okay. So yeah, at the tail end of 4 hours, Eros, where do you go when you leave the room? Just so we have an idea where you are.
Eros would probably be, mm, are there any like puddles around?
Puddles?
Just puddles.
No, it hasn't rained. There's the
Are there
well.
any? Are there any like puddles of blood from combat and stuff?
By this time, I think most of it's cleaned up.
Cool. Good.
Alfir
Damn.
just has a bucket and a mop just sitting outside.
Glad you found them. Nah, Eros probably would have just gone to the well then.
Okay. And Sir Karis?
I would say Karis is probably just kind of wandering outside, doing a light patrol, kind of checking the area, making sure there isn't anything potentially coming or
Okay.
but I'm sure he's kind of like lost in thought.
Okay. And Alfir, once you've done cleaning, because by this point you would have cleaned up everything since you guys did a lot of the cleaning last time. Where are you? And where did you put the bodies? Are they just outside?
Alfir would have probably, after stacking them outside, would have found a place where like you couldn't see them from like the roof or any of the windows. Like even if it means like walking a little ways and like hiding them in the vineyard.
Yeah.
Then making a mental note of where they are to tell people, hey, they're in the vineyard. Don't go that way.
You could probably stack them up against the best place would probably be right against the wall to avoid people seeing
Okay.
them from outside, as long as they didn't come to that side, which they didn't. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah. That's what he'll do.
okay. So it is to the scene where and then where are you afterwards, Alfir, after you've moved the bodies? Like you've cleaned up everything. Are you just in the kitchen cooking?
Probably they've set the table and are cooking what they can with what they have, so people can have a nice meal.
The kitchen's
at a
well
table.
stocked, so you have like you have the whole
Oh
shebang.
heck yeah, they're
Yeah.
bacon. Then yeah, no, there's like a full however many course meal they can get
Okay.
with dessert.
Make
going
me
on in there.
make me a cooking utensils check. Cooking.
Heck yeah, that's just proficiency plus a d20. Heyo. So +3. Heyo. Please roll well. 18.
Nice. That's a very good roll. Okay, cool. So you're preparing a very, very good meal. And the smells of the cooking kind of fill out, and it kind of filters out through the rest of the winery, and helps mask that still lingering decay smell, and actually
Oh,
makes
like-
the place smell much nicer.
For flavor, you could definitely hear Alfir singing from the kitchen. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. They're not a bar.
Roll me a performance check.
Eros is gonna join in.
Singing.
Okay.
When he hears all of your singing.
11.
All right, it's not bad. It's not great. It's on key though. It's on tune.
Making
So does this
pancakes,
scene
making
that Ranagar with Dom, Galahad, Lancelot, and Lady Decima, who seems to have enjoyed the flight, arrive. You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Patrick.
So everyone's inside, right? Or not? Karis?
Karis is outside patrolling. Eros is out by the well, and is singing along to this echo you can vaguely hear of Elfir. I kept saying Eros in my head for some reason. I was like, that's not the right person.
There's
Okay, well, I guess I would land wherever it would be convenient to dump all the shit that's inside me. Phrasing.
Probably the back door that
Golf
leads
club's right
where
there.
the winery leads into like the area where they stomp the grapes. That'd be the best exit because it has like a big opening. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. I do that then.
Okay, so landing there, Galahad and Lancelot get off. They help Lady Decima off, who doesn't really need the help but is used to it because nobility. It's more for that's what I'm looking for, more for show, I guess. And then Dom, I assume you get off as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I assume you transform back into kobold form, Ranagar?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Just as
that.
you turn back into kobold form, suddenly everything. Where do you want the stuff to go? Because you actually can choose how it comes out of you. Just phrasing.
I'd like to stack it neatly next to wherever I am.
Okay. So as it comes out, it's all neatly stacked up. And they come running over. Galahad and Lancelot come running over and sort of pick things up. They hand Lady Decima her objects, the box she was carrying, the sword, and the other thing. And then they kind of pick up the bags and head inside rather hastily.
Eros got an 18, by the way.
For performance?
Yep.
Oh, Eros is killing it. Eros is just bopping along to this. Making pancakes. That's it. That's what you're singing. You're singing making pancakes.
Yeah.
Making pancakes, making bacon.
Are we making bacon pancakes?
Sure.
I don't know.
Or it's what's that song? You gotta do the cooking by the book, the cake song from Lazy Town.
Break it down. Let me see if I can. And definitely in the middle of it, they just start dancing and screaming that part. They know the remix.
Anyway, so at this point, what does everyone do? Karis, as they return and you're doing your patrol.
He would go out to meet them.
Okay. So yeah, as you approach, you see Galahad and Lancelot grab the bags as Ranagar turns back into kobold form and kind of carrying all those supplies inside. You do note that they are wearing chainmail now, and they both have a spear and a shield. That they've kind of like slung the shield and the spear on there, and like have put the spear kind of away in like a holding thing. Well, they grab these bags and run inside. They just like rush inside to go put things away.
He just kind of acknowledges their like change and then looks to this new person that he does not remember leaving the winery, and I'm assuming he met.
Yeah, y'all met Lady Decima when you were at
Yeah.
the house Banner Barovia when you first got the first job to deliver the knife to Morva.
Lady Decima, did not expect you to arrive here.
I bring word from both Lord Strahd and she holds out the sword to you. Has been requested to bring this to you as well.
Kind of looks at it for a second.
It's
and,
wrapped up, just as an FYI. It's like wrapped in cloth,
Yeah.
completely top to bottom. And if you would take that, please, I have something else for you.
He's like, yeah, sure, and he reaches out
and so she kind of
grabs it.
she sort of walks over to like there's like a lip, like a ledge where you'd like there's stairs and then it's like raised platform that they do the grape stomping on, and she sort of puts the box down, lifts it, and those of you who are there can see briefly that there's 2 potions inside as well as a letter, and she pulls the letter out, and this is also for you.
Oh, okay, and he takes the letter
Okay.
and looks at it.
All right. So the letter is written in in almost a scrawl, like not chicken scratch, but almost like it's barely legible. And it reads, Sir Karis, this blade was gifted to me by the only person who was on my side during my knight's training. It was them who helped guide me through the most difficult times. The blade is called Duty, and may it serve as a reminder not only to the oath you swore to me, I knew that was coming,
I'm so sorry.
but of
I'm
all
so
aspects of
sorry.
duty and all the people you owe it to. I have heard of your actions in service to Barovia and wish to pass my admiration, respect, and affections. I am not much for words, but please know that the very fact I am writing this down is a sign of the honesty I wish to convey. I look forward to your next visit, Sir Uwe Morvo.
He's not one for words yet.
What?
You gave him a
What's the
sword.
letter say there, words?
I
No,
I-
I mean,
I-
I know your name. Your name's Karis.
I-
What's the
I
letter
def-
say, Karis?
definitely put that pun out there on purpose.
As he's reading it, like you can tell, like a grin turns into a
Ranagar's
smile,
gonna try to climb up on Karis and read the letter over his shoulder.
and he's like, "Hey!"
I would like to contest whatever roll.
It's a grapple check.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Go for it, go for it, both of you. D20s plus athletics or acrobatics.
It's gonna go
Oh
terrible.
gosh.
Oh, no, I got a 2.
Oh no. I rolled a 3.
What's the total for each of you?
No, my total is a 2.
Oh,
I have a negative
Oh,
1
you're
strength.
I rolled a
well,
3.
you can use acrobatics if you want,
Uh,
for the purposes of this one, because you're climbing on top of
then
it.
I would have a 4.
What'd you get, Karis? It's got to be bigger than that with your strength is like a +4.
Yeah, my strength is a +3. Where's the skills on mobile?
It's
Then
definitely
features and traits.
it's definitely going to be higher
Features.
than Ranagar's 4.
Yeah. Definitely.
So like as Ranagar's trying to clamber up you, you're like reading this letter and trying to like keep him at bay, like kicking your he's like clambered onto your leg, trying to get up you, and he's just like kicking your leg to keep him away. And so Ranagar's like, no, I want to read. Let me see.
Why are you smiling? Is it from a lady?
If you must know, it's from Sir Uwe.
Ooh. So Karis and what's her honorific? Lady? So
Sarah.
Karis and Lady Uwe sitting in a tree.
That's preposterous. A tree probably wouldn't hold the both of us.
You can see for
I'm
the first
not-
time, Lady Decima kind of like covers her mouth as she chuckles just a little bit, kind of tries to hide it. Anyway, I am here to also provide the reward from Lord Strahd. And so she walks over and she opens the crate. Inside are 2 potions, like I said, and you can also see a scroll. This are 2 superior healing potions. A scroll with a spell that allows you to bring people back from the dead. A single diamond to go with it. So it's a scroll of Revivify plus a 300 GP diamond. And 500 gold pieces. And she puts the coin bag on, like beside it. As well as the deepest gratitude of our Lord. He also says, for the time being, you are welcome to use the winery as a base of operations as we deal with we're still dealing with the fallout of the Von Karstein move to seize it. We don't want to risk any more lives until we are able to sort out what is going on.
All right.
Is there...
We appreciate you delivering this.
I do as my lord bids. I should probably be going, however. On the second thought, she looks around because it's nighttime. She's like, on second thought, perhaps I will rest here if you do not mind.
Oh, no, there's some
Don't
rooms that
mind.
are still quite
Corpseless.
intact.
They're all clean now. Everything's clean.
Yeah.
The place has been scrubbed top
Ranagar
to
doesn't
bottom.
know that.
True, yeah. Well then, if you don't mind, I will retire for the moment. Although, she sniffs. Whoever is cooking it does sound delicious. Perhaps I will join you for a meal if that is acceptable.
Yes, Alfir is actually quite an exceptional cook. You
Excellent.
probably would. It would definitely meet your requirements.
Goods, goods. But until then, I will retire into one of the rooms.
Oh, we have a hydrate.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, anybody want to attack?
I got it with my infinite points.
I made him drink earlier. I don't
Drink
know
up,
if they
chat.
did.
For our new people, if we cash in a hydrate, you have to drink. And I have infinite
1, 2,
points.
3,
Don't start a
1,
war
2,
with me.
3, drink.
And
How
so,
American of you.
Lady Decima heads inside. And so that leaves you guys kind of outside. Karis, if you'd be so kind, you may add duty to your inventory.
All right.
And you should read the description, because
I am reading it.
yeah, Karis.
Should I read it aloud?
Yeah, let's read it out loud for everybody in the chat.
That. 1 second. Lag spike.
Take your time.
All right, cool. Duty was the longsword wielded by Sir Karis' father, Sir Ricus, for almost all of his knighthood until finding baby Karis in the ruins of the bugbear village that they had raided, driving off the survivors. Ricus took the baby Karis, refusing to allow them to be abandoned or killed. He also set aside duty, intending to bequeath it to Karis when he became a knight. Reality was a little different, however. Karis' struggle with blades as aptness with the lance made granting the sword to Karis impractical. Instead, Ricus gave it to Arya, a priestess of Ular, who had become a sister to Karis. Ricus wanted to show his appreciation to Arya for all she had done for Karis. Arya had a smith brought to the temple, and under the light of the full moon, performed a series of rites as the smith reforged and refolded the blade. When it was done, the weapon was infused with the light of Ular herself and filled with the conviction of the moon goddess. Do you want me to read the ability?
Nah, you don't have to read the abilities. People will see what happens
Okay.
when you use them. But
Cool.
yeah, plot.
Yeah.
Plot.
I'm assuming yeah, he unwraps the sword.
Yeah, that's
Right
how
there, 'cause
that's how
he's
you
giv- he-
yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
suddenly recognize it. And what does
Yeah,
he do when he
and-
recognizes it?
He's stunned. And he just kind of stands there looking at it for a moment and just stunned silence. And then he moves to just put it did it have its sheath? It has the sheath, right?
Yeah, it's in its sheath.
Okay. Then he just kind of just put its back in its sheath and just heads inside without really saying anything.
Okay.
If he's really not sure what to do.
Is there anything anyone wants to do?
Arrows
Uh,
will eventually come around.
Okay.
But before we go inside, who's standing around Renegard? Are we still outside Renegard?
That's what I was about to ask. Ranagar, did you stay outside during this? Are you still outside at this point?
I was next to wherever Karis was.
Okay, so yes. So yeah, Dom, you'd still be outside, and I guess Eros walks over as well. For the purpose of this, before you walk off, Karis, we'll say that everyone kind of walks up, is around as they see you unwrapping this sword and then staring at it for a moment.
Yeah. Give anybody an opportunity to say anything before he leaves.
Is that really important to you?
As he's kind of snapped out of it, and he's like, yes.
Is it extremely magical?
It is.
Do you think it's one of the 5?
If it's not, then I would be very surprised.
A simple yes would have sufficed. I'm kidding. Look at you, with your new sword all shiny, with a little glit in your eye, little pep in your step. I'm sure there's no trauma attached to that at all.
Jesus Christ.
The fact that this sword is here. One of them must be here too.
One of whom?
My family.
Oh, more bugbears!
No.
Oh,
I
I could turn them into bugbears. Oh, maybe.
uh,
Would you
how
like
we
them to
find
be
it?
bugbears, Sir
Right, I got
Carrot?
you the deform inspiration.
It would be quite interesting to
Oh,
see
could you imagine
both of them.
two bugbears hugging? Oh, that'd be a sight to see with your big ass arms.
Hug bears.
Just a couple of hug bears.
No, I was adopted.
Oh! I didn't mean to react like that. It's a perfectly normal thing.
I can understand the shock. It's not often that bugbears are adopted, especially not not by a knight. My father.
Oh, that's surprising.
This was his sword. He had planned to give it to me at one point, but as you can see, I favored the lance. So he gave it to my sister.
Phrasing.
Yes.
I just the quiet, yeah, of course.
There it is.
I do not know how it got here.
If I were to venture a guess, magic. Wow.
I hope it's not the same way that we got here.
You mean you hope your father didn't violently die? Oh, I can understand why you'd feel that way. Was he alive before you violently died?
As far as I know, yes. As well as my sister. I have not
Claws
seen her.
crossed.
Yeah. Let's hope that neither one of them is a tree, though.
Well, if they are a tree,
Eros is standing right there.
Oh, I didn't know Eros was right there. Okay.
We're all standing around you.
Yeah, it's
except for
everyone but
Alfir.
Alfir who's cooking.
Oh, okay. he
Ranagar
didn't say that
is
then.
gonna look
He
at you
takes that
and
back.
look at
I take that
Eros and
back.
be like, Jesus Christ, Karis.
I don't know. It's kind of
Oh.
canon now that that Karis has is a little not
Wait.
You
is
just hear
tactless.
from the kitchen, all fear singing,
Yeah.
I see fire
Uh,
burning
I guess
the
Ranagar
mountain.
wouldn't know the son of the Christian god. What god could he exclaim the name of?
I mean, at least the trio
Pelor,
remembered.
Vulor, Moradin, Bahamut probably for you as a dragon. Tiamat if you were feeling more cursy.
Or D&D Jesus.
Tiamat's 5 dongs, Karis. I can't believe you'd say that right in front of
That fits.
Well,
It's alright.
We're just one big awkward family, aren't we?
It's
Yeah,
only awkward
yes.
if you make it awkward.
You, me, Dom, Dom's mom. Oops,
wait, what?
sorry. Are we really keeping secrets
That's
anymore?
you just look and then just stare at you.
Dom's mom? Wait, is
Ranagar, don't even try.
I think
Lady
We shouldn't keep
Damascus-
secrets as a group. That's what I've decided.
I'm glad you decided that for everybody.
I'm so sorry that you wanted to lie to me.
Yeah. Lady Decima Alexandrix is my mother, but she does not remember me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, at
I'm
least
sure
On the
that-
Arrow's
bright side,
brother remembered
not
him.
dead. That's gotta be an improvement. Because like Karis saw them die, right? I'm getting that right. The purple fella.
That's right. You did recognize Lady Decima. I almost forgot about that from the
Oh, yeah.
memory where they got shot and then Dom walks in. Like you recognize her from that when she got
yeah.
when she
I
got
guess you did,
blasted
yeah.
in the back by a crossbow. And
See, obviously this is all connected, and he puts his little claws together. So we need to be honest with one another so we can figure out the root cause. And since I clearly have no one here who I care for, I will be fine. He says, hopefully.
When
Um,
Ranagar says root cause, Eros is just gonna.
All right, that
Like-
one's just, come on. I didn't even say tree.
That's not. I'm not gonna say why he did it now because it wasn't tree.
alrighty.
Vinegar's gonna take it like it's because he said the word root.
That's how I took it.
That's how
I
took it
think
too.
I see now why, but I'm gonna stick with what Ranagar initially thought.
You all suck.
Oh, by the way, Karis, I brought back Lancelot and Galahad. Not the bears, Lancelot and Galahad. There's a difference. I brought back I guess they're not yours. You don't own them, do you? Own them? I guess I never really asked. I mean, like, if you do, no judgment.
No,
We've all
no,
been there.
they are my retainers.
Right,
I do not
retainers,
You keep your teeth
own
straight.
them.
Fix your face.
retainers, men at arms, recruits. You call them
They-
what you will.
They just care for me. They don't. They help me. They are friends.
Ah, right. Well,
But yes, I saw them head inside with all the gear and cargo.
oh, I also got this. And then he takes out the bag of medicine so we can fix your leg. Knee, whatever.
I can help with that.
You're gonna help with your own surgery? Oh, you know what?
It wouldn't be the
Why would
first
I
time.
ask?
It would not be the first time, with all due respect.
No judgment here.
It what?
So we can do that. Try to fix the old bum knee whenever you want.
There's something I would like to do first. So all of you, stay. And Eros is going to walk into the winery, kind of limping, to find Lancelot and Galahad
Okay.
and
They
Alfir.
they have gone up to one of the rooms, and they've basically just like set up Karis's room. So like they've put like I don't know what Karis would have in his room, words, but they've basically like because of your retainers, they've kind of like set up like the space for you. So they've like set up like a place to put your like a stand to put your armor on. And they've set up like I don't know if Karis takes notes, but if you did, they'd have like the desk set up for you. They have candles lit, and then they're actually going room to room and setting up all of the rooms and like making the beds because the sheets have been cleaned. And it's like setting all the rooms up for everybody.
When Eros finds them, Eros is gonna like knock on the door, of whatever room they're in first.
And they both kind of turn and look at you, and then they sign to each other, and then they sign back, and you get the sense that they are trying to figure out how to communicate with you.
Eros just holds his hands. I'll figure out the better communication method in a little bit. There's just something I need to do first. And Eros is going to walk up to whichever's closest first,
Galahad.
hug them, and then walk up to the second one and hug them, and like pull back and just. I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
They kind of look at each other, like
Interesting.
they hug you awkwardly, but they do hug back. And then they actually it's not awkward. They do a full hug. They do like a big bear hug. Both of them. They're used to Karis, who's a hug bear, so they've gotten very comfortable with hugging.
Yes.
And then yeah, they kind of sign to each other, and they kind of like both give a thumbs up, and then they point at you, like trying to. You get the sense they're trying to relay the same message.
Eros will like kind of laugh and nod, like give both their cheeks a little pat. I'll see you at dinner, and then walk off to find Alfir.
Okay, Alfir, I assume, is still in the kitchen, preparing a 5-course meal at this point.
They on the vegetables just.
Cool.
That is
Alright.
my vegetable cutting sound.
That is what you-
They're not annoying at all.
That's okay. I had to I rewatched everyone making fun of me. Not everyone. I rewatched 2 people making fun of me for the gate sound I made in episode 1 twice. I just love it. Can you do that again? There it is.
While everyone's inside, Ranagar is gonna turn to the group while we're waiting and go,
Look, I'm gonna take all the gold. You know, we'll divvy up as at a party. But while it's here, could I? Oh God! All right, don't judge. All right, I would like to sleep on it.
No.
Well, that's rude. You just turned me right down.
Jesus Christ.
All
I
right,
understand it may be instincts, but no.
I'm not gonna take it.
No.
Oh, you want to
In
sleep on the
fact, I'll
gold?
take it to protect it.
Ranagar is just sad. He just looks hurt.
Like, oh, that's cool. We've been together for weeks, and you still don't trust me. That's fine. I feel like I'm a pretty trustworthy guy. Saved your life like, I don't know, 9 times.
Dom just like big sigh, just fine. Lay on the
Yay!
gold. Lay on the gold. I'm
Oh,
watching
fair.
though.
Oh, I'm gonna be so comfortable.
And then, Ranagar, are we waiting for Eros?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
jump back to Eros going to see Alfir. That was a good time for. I was just about to jump to you. Good read.
Eros, as it gets close to Alfir, is gonna knock on the door for him just so that Alfir knows that she's there.
Just humming, chopping shit. Doing
Eros,
cook things. I don't know how to cook. It's kind of a problem.
Eros is gonna walk around, make sure Alfir's not going to cut her hand in any capacity, and then give Alfir a hug from behind. It's like a little squeeze.
Which is great because they're like way down here.
Way down
They're
there.
like at your waist, roughly.
Yeah.
Eros will just stay there for a second, like head like against Alfir's back, just no, you're perfect. You keep doing what you're doing. Alright.
Hugs are more effective if they're faced at, I could put the knife to my hands have stuff on them, obviously, because, cooking. They didn't have gloves, so I've just been washing them a lot. But, like, if
Eros
you're
is
an
just gonna
actual...
stop him and like not physically turn him around because Eros can't, but it's gonna do that motion.
Yeah, and then she'll turn around and give you a hug. It's one of those like, oh hi, I'm still trying not to get stuff in your hair.
And Eros is gonna come back and just. You've been perfect. Don't change, alright?
I don't know. There's a lot of spiders. They kind of freak me out. No, that's a joke. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't plan to.
Eros is
don't
gonna
know.
jump up to flick their forehead. Just. You're fine. Just remember that, okay? And then Eros is going to skip on back. Well, not skip, but like walk on back. Towards where he told the rest of the group to wait.
By the way, I made dick-shaped brownies, just so you're aware.
I appreciate you. Back to the group, finally.
All right.
And the first thing that Eros does as Eros gets back to the group is walk right on up to Ranagar, and like drop down to a perfect height to just bear hug this fucking kobold.
Ow! I thought you were gonna kill me, but this is much nicer.
And he hugs you back as best he can with his little arms.
Eros is gonna say just loud enough for only Ranagar to hear and no one else.
Okay.
Just to let you know. I think he might be my favorite in the party. I'm really happy you're here. And then,
Ranagar is gonna whisper back,
I'm my favorite too.
good. Good. That's how it should be. As he stands back up. Dom, like, looking towards Dom and then just beelining, towards Dom. Bear hug.
Dom will just be a little awkward at first, and then just kind of like back pat.
Eros. Mid hug, because Eros is not letting go for this, despite the awkward back pat. You color water very well. That is a good skill to have. Also, I'm glad you're back. And then he'll let go. Eyes going to Karis. And then as the last one, beelining towards Karis. Just once again. For this one though, Eros is gonna do like a little like mini hop to like arms around Karis's neck. Full on hug.
Karis is going to definitely hug back, but he's also kind of curious as what's going on, so he's probably going to insight.
Okay.
Trying to discern like what's come over Eros. Like,
Okay. Eros, are you hiding your emotions, or is this all genuine?
It's all definitely genuine.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's nothing. Everything he says and everything he's doing is entirely genuine. That's how he feels.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing hidden there.
But is this like a mask for something else?
Definitely.
Okay. So yeah, Karis, you kind of catch on that this is there's definitely some sorrow behind this moment.
I rolled anyway.
Okay.
If you wanted me to, which was a
I can do
27.
deception. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Can I even get higher than that? No, the highest I can get is a 26. So. It ain't worth it.
When does Eros say anything to Karis?
Yeah, Eros, within the hug is just, thank you for being with me. I couldn't think of anyone better. And then he's gonna hop down.
Eros, whatever it is you're thinking, you do not have to do it alone.
No, I'm not doing anything with them.
You do not have to protect us.
I have to protect everyone here, including myself.
You're not
As do
leaving,
you.
are you?
No. Dear, fuck no.
All right.
In that exact tone.
Good, because I have a bunch of plans that I really need you around for. And also, you know, like feelings or whatever.
I'd be happy to help. Speaking of plans, if anyone ever wants to take a little road trip, I think there's a water supply we can discolor at some point.
I can also cause flooding now. So, you know, we've always got that on standby.
Karis actually was like, you know, that could be kind of fun.
Right?
And maybe there's something that we could deface on the way.
You want to... Eros is going to jump up for another hug.
This was a little bit like kind of awkward-ish, but like goes into the full hug. He's like, we deserve a win.
That we do.
Could be fun.
Eros is gonna hop down and like scurry over to his pack real quick, like rummage around for a few things, then come back with like an armful of like different sort of paints and paintbrushes, and he's going to hand one to everyone who's out there, to Dom, Ranagar, and Karis. It's like, there. I have some of your own.
You know, this did just come to mind. They did say we can use this as a base of operations. It's only natural if we make it more homey.
He's like genuinely like smiling from ear to ear, just yeah. Would you all mind helping me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go team.
Should we get Alfir on this?
Absolutely. And Lancelot
And
Galahad?
hee-haw!
Hee-haw can help!
Yes. How about after dinner? We can spruce up the place a bit.
Sure. That sounds good.
Alrighty. I think at this point, Alfir, you have completed at least the first couple courses, and come out to basically yell at the party. Not yell at, but to inform the party that dinner is ready.
Soup's on. They definitely have a dinner bell. There's been a dinner bell in their bag. They just haven't been able to use it because they would alert people their location. There's a bell. It's loud.
They start dinging this dinner bell.
As soon as Ranagar hears the dinner bell, he looks at Karis and goes,
I've got to say, now that we know that he's had that bell this whole time, I am absolutely shocked that he hasn't given away our position. Because that is one fucking loud bell.
It is. It echoes through the
Honestly,
whole place.
It's like we'll give him credit, I guess, for
Ranagar balls out
not
his little fist and
ringing that.
punches Karis.
He's like, yeah, look at you. Your training's paying off.
Yeah.
Captain Karis. Ooh, that's got a good ring to it.
He just kind of like looks. He's like, yeah, it does. Now that I have my father's sword, yeah.
And
Anyway.
with that, Ranagar scrambles up. Ranagar scrambles up Karis's back and like sits behind Karis's head, and he goes, "Dragon Bite!" and he like kicks his feet to try to get you to go.
He just kind of stands there for a second and kind of like turns his head to like side eye Ranagar, and he's like shakes his head and just starts walking.
Oh, so it's fine when you ride me, but I do it the other way. Oh, okay.
Phrasing.
Is there anything else before you guys head inside and gather around the table?
Eros is gonna look over at Dom for a second. Come here. Hop up.
Sure.
Perfect. Eros is going to.
Satan!
I thought you said Satan Knight.
I did too.
Um,
I also heard Satan Knight.
Cool. Eros is going to either, whichever Dom is cool with, Eros is gonna either scoop Dom up, or give, I'm gonna pick it back red.
Dom's fine with it, whatever. I don't know.
Cool, Eros is scooping Dom up and then, heading on in.
Sure.
Following
Alrighty.
Dragonite.
So, as the party heads inside to gather around the table, that is where we will pause and take our break for the evening. So we'll be back in 10, 15-ish minutes. You know how we do. We're never on time, so I'm not going to say a
You say
specific
15,
time.
it'll be like 45.
That's why I say 10 to 15, because we're usually back in time for that. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. I hope y'all are enjoying the show so far. Go ahead, grab yourself some drinks, some food. Don't forget to tip the barmaids, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
Ah!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. For those who just joining us, the party has had kind of a restful session after the very busy session last time and the trauma-filled session before that, where they've had some nice bonding moments and some character growth, and it's been nice. And we're gonna join them as they sit down for a nice meal prepared by Alfir.
You were gonna say minner, and I am not letting you just skate by that.
Of course I was. I was
We are
gonna say
sitting
dinner and then
down
meal.
for a nice minner.
Hold up. We're not gonna just skip past like you didn't just say what you just said. Regardless, the party is
There are no lies in the houses of Barovia.
Doesn't everybody glitch? Like, aren't we lying to all of them every time we make them glitch to forget?
We're not doing that. We have no choice in that. That'd be like saying that someone with dementia, you're lying to them by telling them the truth.
Sorry,
Dom's
Mom.
just lying to his mom by standing in front of her. Her constantly glitching.
Anyway, the party is gathered around the dining room as Alfir, with the help of Galahad and Lancelot, bring out the first course. What's the first course there, Alfir?
Right. Their appetizer. Right. We start with salads, you know. We're healthy. We got some salads, some sliced tomatoes and shit, right? Right. After that, after the salad bowl, right? I don't know how to cook. Give me a minute. I'm trying to think.
God, I love that. I love that you've chosen to be the cook when you
Can't.
every
It's
improv. You're like, oh, here we go.
And then after that, you know, we have some nice little chicken nuggies for like the first meal, right? Some very fancy chicken nuggies though, right? Then after that comes the actual course, which is just the biggest fucking roast you've seen. Like as the biggest slab
Of
of meat
what?
just cooked. Oh, beef, obviously.
Where'd you get the cow?
He said the kitchen was stocked. Don't
Where
give me
did
shit.
you get a cow?
Yeah, the kitchen's stocked. It's got a nice box and magic.
And then after that, you all get brownies for dessert. And there's obviously sides like fucking fantasy mac and cheese and shit.
Are the brownies shaped like dicks?
Yes.
That's really funny because Lady Decima is also. You invited Lady Decima, so she's sitting there at the table.
I reckon you've seen those before, being a mother.
I need a second.
no.
I gotta.
Oh no.
So we're gonna skip over role playing the rest of the meal. And we're just gonna jump right to the end.
Actually, as the food's coming out, Ranagar is gonna go up to Alfir and just sort of tug on her leg hair.
Yes. Also.
I was just thinking, I don't know what Alfir is wearing. Pants? Does Alfir wear pants?
Yeah. Alfir's wearing an apron, some really torn up, like very road worn, what looked like was supposed to be chef pants, and then, like a shirt that literally has one sleeve just gone. Also, like it's a chef's uniform.
Are
but
part
it's
of
most
the
beat-up
fur
thing
bald hair
ever.
poking out so that I can
Oh,
tug on it?
100%.
I'm tugging on it. I'm tugging on it to get your attention.
What's up?
Phrasing.
Hi there. Did you make anything perhaps that's not made of animals?
Oh,
Not to be a
there's
bother.
salad. We're gonna get fruit salad in a second. I can make you. I learned this before I left. It's called a vegan burger. You make a burger, but it's out of beans.
Wow, that's incredibly advanced for a middle-aged society. But like, yeah, if you could do that for me, I it's not too much of a bother.
No,
It's just like once you start talking to them.
No,
That
that's
makes it hard to eat
understandable.
them.
See, that's the
Of
one
course, I
advantage
could also
I have.
talk to plants, but I guess I would just die at that point.
That's one advantage I have. They understand me, but I don't understand them. And I never hunt my own stuff. It's already dead, so it's not my fault, right? But yes, is there anything in particular you want?
Oh, you'd know better than me.
Fair enough. And I'll go make like I don't know, fucking quesadillas without the meat, just like beans and rice and cheese and shit. Roll it up for them.
I love it.
Yay! Mexican food.
I
That's
love
what
it
I'm
here.
eating right now. Okay.
I've been to Mexico.
Fantasy Mexican. And I'll make him a bean burger, and I'll bring him some the fruit. I'll bring the fruit salad out early, and I'll make sure it's set close to Ranagar.
Hooray!
So while you guys are sitting there eating the
I'm
meal.
gonna kill my character off. I need to do
No, is Ranagar a vegetarian now?
Maybe.
Cool.
During the meal, while they're sitting there enjoying it, Lady Decima sort of very quietly goes, "Your friend is quite the cook."
To who?
Just to the table in general. They're kind of sitting there a little awkward. This isn't really there.
Yeah, it really offsets his personality.
What does that mean? I need to get this voice
It means he's lovely.
Oh, people don't really ask me when
What
I
does
say
that-
sarcastic comments what I mean by them. That's
right. I apologize. I didn't understand.
no, it's fine. It's I just usually like say what's ever on my mind, and then everybody goes, "Oh, Renegar," and then I go back to whatever I was doing.
I will
Yep.
start doing that then.
It really offsets his personality.
It certainly does.
Does this count as a short rest, by the way?
Yeah.
Eris is gonna, like, take a. What's in the fruit salad?
Did you say fruit?
They did.
So you've got there was an actual like a normal salad, but I as a person find those nasty, so there's also fruit salad. It's got well, what is there any fruit they wouldn't have? Like, am I banned from listing a fruit here?
I would be real shocked if Barovia had pineapples.
That's fine. I
How
like
long do
pineapple.
pineapples stay good for?
Actually, no, you could travel them
long
in, I
rest.
suppose. I guess
Because
We're not
the
far
fruit
from the
salad
Rakus
I like to
jungle,
make
so, like-
myself because it's one thing I do kind of know how to make. Has apples, grapes, strawberries, kiwi, and
well, there's
watermelon if we
definitely
have
grapes.
it.
We're at a winery.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think there's
Eros
kiwi.
is-
That's probably
and
the one I
and
wouldn't
some
have.
dragon berries if all of you had any left.
Although I bet wineberries would they taste? Are they regular
no,
grapes?
we used to grow grapes in our backyard, and they were wine grapes, but they tasted fine.
Oh,
Like Concord grapes can be used for both eating and
Yeah.
wine, and they taste delicious. My grandparents used to grow 'em.
I did not know that. I have learned.
oh, Ranagar is gonna disappear for a bit.
Okay.
Not physically. Like he's just gonna get up and be like, "Ah, I can't believe I didn't think of this," and he's just gonna run off.
Okay.
During dinner?
Yeah, right in the middle of
Yeah.
the meal.
Like mid sentence, someone's speaking, he's gonna run off.
As soon as he's gone, Alfir starts refilling his plate, so he has a full plate to come back to.
That Sir Dragon sure is a strange one. And they kind of turn and they look at you, Dom. And you watch as this kind of like recollection washes over their face, and then they glitch again. But if you're noticing, it's the time that it takes for them to glitch is getting longer and longer.
So why were you asking about the salad? Were you gonna do something with it?
Eris is just gonna take various things from the fruit salad, carve like little smiley faces onto them, and just like start putting them on other people's plates.
So Ranagar, where do you run off to?
Ranagar is gonna go eat some wine
Okay. Sure.
and
Eat?
just bring back like bottles of wine. Just like 4 or however many bottles he can fit in his little arms.
You probably took four.
Like 6
Four.
of them.
I think 4.
Not 4.
He probably carries them like this, in between the fingers, so 6.
So he's gonna come running out and be like, "What a winery!"
Ah! Sir Dragon. I hadn't thought of that either. It's a wise choice.
I mean, we just did kill a member of the Fey Court. Let's get crazy.
Yes, this
I mean,
is
maybe not too
very
crazy
impressive.
because, like, you still get attacked. Ah, fuck it.
And she kind of waves her hand, and a cabinet opens, and then like using magic brings out wine glasses. And she did not know magic when you before.
Ranagar very awkwardly like tries to climb up high enough to get the bottles onto the table. He's just like,
I'm gonna do it
Arrows?
just fine on my own.
Eris is gonna walk
Magic.
over and like pick him up,
I am
set him on the table. Eris is gonna walk over behind Ranagar, pick him up, and set him on the table.
All right.
You are still mighty.
Ah,
Only the mighty
Yes.
get carried by me.
You are mighty, just small, my friend.
Wait, you carried me earlier, am I mighty?
I said what I said. You're mighty as fuck.
What does it
Renegade-
mean if I've carried someone who carries the mighty? Do I carry the mightier? Arrows glitches.
I don't have the intelligence to deal with that.
So,
Renegade just smiles at Alfir and just goes, "You're a wonderful cook." And then he starts pouring wine for everybody.
Alfir just stops. And you just see like the biggest smile on her face. She goes, "Thank you. Are you want more food? I can get more. We can have more options for dessert if you, want."
you should sit and enjoy the meal yourself. That would be
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, would you like some tea, ma'am? I know we
Yes,
have wine, but
that
like, if you
would
want tea,
be-
go with it.
that would be
I don't know if
lovely,
that's the thing
please.
people do. And I'll get some tea. Tea with a second vampire. Suck it, Karis.
Does Alfir say that?
No. Alfir just pours
just
her tea.
smugly pours tea
Alfir's
smugly.
gonna pour her tea, pour tea for anyone else, and Alfir's gonna sit as close to her as he can, and he's gonna pour himself tea, and then he's just gonna go.
Renegade is gonna, while pouring wine, poke Karis, hopefully in the face, and be like, "Boy, Alfir, she sure is having a lot of tea with vampires. You were wrong."
It seems so. But definitely would not have happened in my Barovia.
Yeah, you say that now, but oh god.
Campaign 2, we go to actual Barovia, and I have tea with every vampire.
There are no more vampires in actual Barovia.
Yeah, they're all
We
dead.
revive them just for a tea party.
Oh my god, you bring back Strahd so you can have tea with him in the real world.
Hey,
and then he
can I have a
kills
one
you.
shot, please, where it's just tea with Strahd?
We can consider that. So, is there anything anyone wants to do, say, talk about, discuss while you're eating your meal?
Eros is just gonna be carving various bits of food into smiley faces and putting places as the dinner goes along, including Dom's mom.
She kinda looks down at it and is
Alfir
like,
will.
Thank you.
You're
Why?
very welcome.
Why are you doing this?
Does it confuse you?
A little bit. Yeah, it's just seems strange.
Then that's why I do it.
We've just learned
Uh,
to accept Eros as Eros.
I see.
As you can
Respectfully.
see,
That's fair.
our group is
Different.
not. It's a bit unorthodox, but as you can already know, we do get the job done.
It's the
Do
trauma.
something to that. Fair enough.
Although I don't know what his problem is. And he points at Alfie.
Oh, sorry. What? I was enjoying this tea.
I guess
you want
that's
some more?
what an unbelievable lack of trauma looks like. Although I swear we've been trying. We've put her through her paces. Phrasing.
It's
She just chuckles. She's just like, again,
I
kind
mean,
of
for the love of God, like a couple of hours ago, they killed one of the Fae Corps, and here they are, chipper as a daisy. We can't seem to break them.
At that, you do see Alfir's eye twitch slightly, but then it's immediately just back to.
Oh no.
Speaking of which member of the Fae Court did you kill?
The one with all the legs.
The Queen of
Sorry.
the
Spiders?
spider.
Ugh,
Yes.
That's the
good.
one.
I hate spiders.
Oh, yep. Toast to that.
I can summon
Yeah.
them now.
That
The,
is
You're not. I'm not
an
responsible for
unpleasant
what happens
ability.
if you do.
neither am I in this case. I would prefer to not summon spiders if it's all the same to you.
They're giant.
Yeah,
Even worse.
definitely not in control of what happens if that happens.
I do not enjoy spiders at all.
So What was her name again?
Lady, oh my gosh. Lady Alexandrix. Lady
Decima.
Decima Alexandrix. Fucking,
Decima.
there we go.
I know my mother.
So, Lady Decima.
Yes, Sir Chaos.
How did it that you came to work for Strahd?
I am Strahd's cousin, which is true, by the way, Dom. But like way down the line, like literally, fucking 400 years down the line. But like technically,
Ran-
like a super distant cousin.
Ranagar is gonna do just one of those cartoonish, like what? And I can look over at Dom.
Fucking welcome back, Kata.
Yeah, I'm related to Strahd. M.
Did you say that out loud? Does Dom say that?
Yep. Just Tyrannigar.
Uh,
I'm hoping it glitches the mom.
She kind of like, you can see the glitch start to take effect, and then she almost, actually, she kind of goes, "Oh, I did not know that we were related. How are you related to Strahd?"
Can I say Alfir definitely gave her the like that fucking I don't really know it, like the tea that like helps clear your head and shit. It's supposed to like help you calm down and clear your head.
All right,
Like
all right.
Alfir's like, let's see if we can get one to stop glitching.
Oh, you know, he's also my cousin distantly.
Well, I suppose the Alexandrix family is a very large one, as is many of the other Galician families. That is not unusual that we haven't met. Where are you from?
Kernlow. That is what it is, right?
Yeah. That's the half-elf. I see. Was it your mother or father that was of Galician descent? That'd be human.
My mother.
I wonder if we crossed paths at any point. You are
It
very
feels like
familiar
I've
to
known you
me.
for a while. Yeah.
Can vampires see in themselves in mirrors?
Actually, I think D&D ones can, because they don't have an aversion
Oh.
to silver in D&D. So
Oh, well, in that case, I'm sure you'll run into Dom's mom.
I don't understand. Gonna roll this saving. Oh my god. Okay. You can see again the glitch starts happening, and she kind of blinks away and does not glitch. Like it starts to happen, she kind of does that freeze, and then she just. Oh.
We all see that.
Yeah. This is very strange.
We
Are
all
you
saw
feeling
that,
well?
right?
My head feels fuzzy.
Would you like some more tea?
Hold on, Alfie.
Yes,
They held back a glitch.
I would like some. What?
That was the point.
Nothing. Renegar's being silly.
Yeah, kobold things. And then I'm going to whisper so quietly. The tea helps clear your head. I want to see if it makes them stop glitching.
Well, yeah. If we want them to stop glitching, we should just speak in a candid manner, because that's the way that makes them glitch. And if they're holding it back, we should just keep doing it. Like
Yeah, alright,
weakening
that's on me. That was stupid. I'll take that one.
We found a weak spot in the fence. You all want to back off?
No, the tea was to make it easy for her to fight the glitch off. That was the point.
It is actually giving
Okay.
advantage.
I will give her the tea. I just think
Yeah,
we should,
that's what I was offering
thank
more
you.
to continue to give her advantage.
Oh, why is my head hurt suddenly?
Oh yeah, it's a real
Just
mind
drink
fuck.
more tea. It'll help probably.
Yes, you're right. Of course.
Do you
It's very
remember when
soothing.
you got here?
I don't
That's good. Yeah, fight it.
remember. Moment of truth. That is a nat 20.
Ha!
And you watch as like she just grabs her head. And then like a little bit of blood comes out of their nose. And then they just freeze for a second. And they look up. Dominique? I really wanted to say we'll end the session early today, but I'm not going to.
You remember me?
Yes, I
Here we go.
think I remember all of it. It was like a haze. Like I could almost like there was a fog in my vision. Like the mist was in my vision, and I could see sort of everything, but I couldn't react to it. And now that's gone. Oh. And also, the accent's completely different now. Like, totally changed, obviously. If that wasn't apparent with the different voice.
How?
Hmm?
Continue.
Oh, no, that's it. That's what she said.
Okay.
Oh, my head hurts so much still.
How long have you been here?
We were going out to one of the houses for dinner, and I was putting on jewelry, and then I remember a searing pain in my back, and then darkness, and then
Oh, that was probably when you died.
yeah, I get that sense too. And then
Don't just drop that on him like that.
I am aware. She kind of holds up herself. I am a vampire now.
Oh right, I forgot
I
y'all
don't know if
are
you, I don't know if
undead.
you know this there, Althea, but vampires are undead.
And then
Actually forgot about that. That's valid.
And then I
That's
just
valid.
woke up in
Fuck me.
my room in the castle at Manor Barovia, and it was like I'd been there my whole life.
Dom's gonna get up and give his mom a hug.
Aww.
She kind of turns
Aw.
and like shakily stands up, and then just like gives you this big embrace.
You guys don't think she's gonna explode, do you? Because like I don't think we've had a happy moment yet.
Don't give them ideas.
Like,
She kind of like lets go of the hug for a second and leans back, and she just like puts her hands on your face. It's just like, oh, I missed you so much. Oh, look how you've
Peter,
grown.
I'm
I'm so
very
proud of you.
confused.
And then just like pulls you in for another deep hug. Kisses you on the forehead and then pulls you in for another really deep hug.
This is wholesome.
Right?
I don't know what to do.
You don't have to do anything. You can just sit there and embrace for a while. Will still hugging Tom and like tearing up a fair bit. Do you do you all know what is happening here?
I have an idea.
Would you like to
Is this
share
what
it? And
we're
as she
trying
says
to
that, she
figure
just
out?
pulls Dom even closer and like puts one hand on like Dom's like upper shoulders and then another on the head and just kind of like cradles them almost in their into them.
Well, this isn't some sort of plane that's being powered by souls, and one of them just died. So, I think we weakened it. Sorry,
Two of them
Eros.
have actually.
Two? I don't think the
Spider.
Spider Queen was powering
part
it.
of
Was
Fake
it?
or wasn't she?
Yep, a court.
Were all of the Fae? I thought he was. That's why he was a tree. It was because he was being drained.
Well, no. Well,
He said they had the other fake cord as spare batteries, but he was the one being drained currently. So
That's
yeah,
what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he
You
was one of the
guys-
pillars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
The Spider Queen was just an incidental. I don't think the Spider Queen was like powering the place.
she would have. She was in the
Like
in the chain.
oh, cool. Cool.
So we did just rob them of another power, like potential power source in the future.
Nice.
Do you know
Anyway, so,
what the purpose of this plane is? And like she's just tears pouring down her face. Just absolutely.
I I
Dom
think
would be trying to, yeah.
I think it's so some people can learn lessons. If I'm being honest.
So it's not hell, it's purgatory.
Well, yeah, it's got the stink of the gods all over it. Oh, these bloody mortals never learned their lessons. What if we put them in an alternate reality where they had everything they ever wanted? Whatever. I don't know.
She kind of
I
leans up.
mean, some of us don't, but Strahd, others. Maybe just Strahd.
I mean, I don't think I am in that category because Dom is all I ever wanted.
Yeah, I don't think they planned that. I mean, like in a meta sense, a god planned this, but like in an in-game sense, fuck the gods.
Certainly, if they did this to us. So, how can I help?
What can you
Eros?
tell us?
Sorry, Eros was about to say something, and I cut them off.
Okay.
Fine. Eros was gonna look between. And before anything else, I think you deserve some well-earned catch-up time. At least for a night.
I suppose we could do that, yes.
You could come with us. We are going to take a little side trek.
I have to
Uh.
continue my work.
It would only take a day or two,
I
and
would
I
love to,
think
but
you've earned it.
I think it would be wise for me to not let on that I have broken free. I don't know what would happen to me.
You mean you think someone would notice?
I don't know. I'm hoping they can't tell, but
It would probably be good to have a spy on the inside.
that was my
That's
thought
right.
exactly. I'm already spying on all the houses. Wouldn't be hard to change things up.
A quadruple agent.
Is there any sort of
How,
information that you could
how
provide
would
us
that be
that
a
might be useful?
quadruple? It would just be a double agent.
Well, how many of the houses are they spying for?
Just Count Strahd, just the ones
Oh, I thought you meant you were spying on all of the
I
houses
love
for all the other
Alfir
houses.
so much.
Got it.
Just
Okay.
goes right.
Sorry.
Wow, a quadruple agent.
I
I
thought you
love
meant you were
Alfir.
spying on all the houses for the other houses, so it was like
no, just the one.
okay, that
So
makes
it
sense.
wouldn't be a
So that's
quadruple agent, it would
double,
be
yeah,
so
double.
much
I can look.
higher.
I can count.
I don't have. I mean, I don't know anything that would be of interest to you. Since you arrived, the von Karsteins have stepped up what they do. Timing the timeline with when you arrived to when they started really gearing up and starting to really openly oppose Count Strahd. Other than that, is Strahd's disappearances over the last 2 years, constantly vanishing and going to the Amber Temple on Mount. I can't remember what the mountain's name is.
God, that sounds
Mount
like
Gacus.
a nice retreat.
Is that the place with the abbey and shiz?
No, that's
Mm-mm.
Kresik.
Yeah, okay, because
Those
the
are
abbey was
opposites of
like on a hill / mountainy thing.
Yeah,
so-
that was a hill. This is an actual mountain. There's like a big mountain in the middle of Barovia that's like got snow on top of it and
a
everything.
hill,
Do you know much about the Abbey in Kresik?
No, I have not been able
Wow,
to get
if I
inside
could
of
know
there.
something about that.
They have it's well guarded and they have anti-magic barriers around the place, so I was unable to simply sneak in as a bat. Plus, they noted lookout for
Well, that's
vampires.
good to know. That sort of changes my plan.
Yeah, they whatever they're doing there, they're keeping it very secret and close to the chest.
Yes. It
I
seems
bet-
like it's
I
a
know
place
they're not
that we need to
expecting.
go.
Dragon.
We do now know most of the guard route. By the way,
You know most of the what? You cut out.
we do know most of the guard rotation, and we did
Oh.
spare them.
Oh, good point.
Just pointing that out.
We should put them into a position of power. I used to do that all the time. I mean, never mind. I
I mean, they've worked hard. They deserve a little raise, I'd say. You know, after almost dying to a dragon, then getting forced to guard the temple, I'd say a little more power wouldn't hurt them. They seem like nice people.
see. I like the way he backs up my insane plans. And then Ranagar is gonna walk over to the lady, and then poke her with his
Just
little
like-
claw. And then he's
Yes,
gonna go.
Sir Dragon,
You're
can I
not-
help you?
You're not gonna give Dom skin knuckles, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just making sure.
Is this something that happened?
Ranagar, would you like some more brownies? You know, I can put fruit on them and stuff. Why don't you come sit over here for a second? I
Arrow's
can.
just doing
I
the
will.
cat thing where like you put their paws on something sticky and they just and he has just like gone.
Hey, Ranagar, how would you like to come over here and help me design a dragon-shaped cake?
You're terrible at coming up with things I want to do.
We could go burn it. Never mind.
Good lord.
Guys, stop! You're hurting arrows.
TMX 5 dogs. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
And then like
Jazz
Decima
hands.
kind of like leans down and whispers in Dom's ear, "Are your friends always like this?"
Unfortunately.
I'm glad you found someone, a group to take care of you. Vex, I can't. I'm trying to keep us. I'm trying to do a moment here, guys.
I'm just doing what Arrows is doing in the background. Let me live my life.
Hate it here, guys. They're something.
They certainly are.
It's the trauma.
You keep saying that.
I've never dealt with a trauma in my life.
Look me in the eyes, say that again, and tell me you're
Open mouth
believing
stare.
yourself.
You just hear Decima very smugly say, I thought I taught you better than lying, dear."
This is like Batman meeting his parents. This is wonderful.
Eh.
I mean, I guess one of his parents.
Yeah, a head wound would be harder to come back from than a chest wound.
Good lord.
Ooh.
Why
I
would
was
you say
shocked.
what you say? Was that a game?
I'm gonna excuse myself and start decorating. Before Eros goes, she's gonna toss over a paint and a paintbrush to Alfir, Lancelot, and Galahad, and then head on.
I gotta clear the table and tidy up the kitchen.
Galahad and
but I
Lancelot
will-
are like motion to Karis to translate. And they're like, "You go, we'll clean up." You
Ranagar
cooked.
puts his hand out and he goes, "Oh, I've got it!" And he I would like him to translate poorly.
All right. So it's
Send
like
me a message.
uh, hold on. There you go. Poorly translate this for
They
me.
say, "Don't worry, we're clean bees, but you can go far." Or something.
They like look at each other and they
Look,
shrug
I
and then they
don't
start
think
clearing
I
the
gave
table.
I don't think I gave them those kind of brownies, but like hang on, let me go check my bag. No, I still got the okay. And then I'll follow.
Oh
Excuse
my
me.
God.
Does
This is
anybody need anything before I?
this is a DM request. You need to give pop brownies to Ranagar.
Oh no, I 100% think that Alfir has some form of Alfir has the ability to
Arrows
make pop
has the
brownies.
grass.
Yeah, Arrows has the grass. I could make
Oh,
pop.
that'd be fun.
Arrows, would you like to make some brownies after we're done decorating?
I want high Ranagar so badly now. I can't.
I don't want a metagame, but at no point have you had anything but.
True, I suppose.
Ranagar,
that was a joke.
Ranagar's gonna go up to Eros before Eros gets too far, and he's gonna go,
Ah, listen, I'd love to help, but I've got a thing, and I'll be back. But don't think it's because I don't want to decorate. It's because I can't tell you. It's a secret. I know we're not keeping secrets as a party. I've decided unilaterally, but it's not. It's gonna be a fun secret. So I'll be back.
That's called a surprise.
It's a oh, thank you, Althea. It's called a surprise. Because I'm gonna be honest. I've never done a surprise. That was good. So
In the
here we
middle of
go.
this,
No
as
one's gonna
Ranagar is
die.
talking,
Oh, Ranagar, what? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
as Ranagar is talking, in the middle of his speech, Eros is taking out his paints and painting a little mustache on Ranagar's face.
"What color?"
What color is Ranagar again?
He's like a dullish gray. He's got like gold on his different gold patches on his face, green chest, blue, red hands, and a bronze feet.
Green.
It's like a little green mustache.
Yeah.
He's like, all right.
Ranagar, what room do you want? Did you pick one out yet?
Wherever we're keeping the gold.
Got it. And then I will head towards that direction with my
If you-
paintbrush.
If you could pile it up in like a little sort, like a little mound.
Yep.
And maybe
I
we
got
could
you.
put all the magical weapons nearby.
Yeah. And then Alfir will where is the bag of gold? Like, where have we put that?
Also, fun fact, if I'm sleeping on a gold and all the weapons and something crazy happens and I wild shape, we don't lose any of it.
Alfir will kind of just get whatever the rewards she brought. Be like, is everyone okay with me putting this in a room? Going once, going all right, and then
I
Alfir
think
will
everyone's fine.
Alfir will move it to a room and then start painting the wall right outside of that room, like he's painting letters over the door frame.
And Decima finally kind of lets go of Dom and then cups your face again and goes you should go with your friends. We can talk later. I have letters I need to write anyway. And then she leans in and gives you a peck on the forehead and then ruffles your hair up and then leaves. Okay.
And we'll walk away to find friends. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are painting. I'd like to know what each person is painting individually. and where.
Well, I guess I'll start. As you just walk into the winery, on the biggest wall, Eros is going to finally demonstrate their actual painting skills. And is going to start beginning a little mural type thing with flowers, a bat, the sun actually peeking
A
through.
bat?
Yeah, a bat. And then in the middle of this mural, with blue skies and everything, in the middle of this mural, there is going to be Eros's old symbol that he used to draw. It's going to be a pan flute with the horns like his coming out of it and like a little tail. But added on to that in the background is Sarkaras's shield. It's multicolored wings that look all the colors of Ranagar. There's a bow not with an arrow on one side and a frying pan on the other. And then around is a pastel purple lake in the background of the mural, as well as a pile of gold near one of the wings. And right in the background is further towards the back after all that's done. There's people. There's friendly faces they've met in Barovia that the rest of the party would recognize, such as Dom's mom. There's Strahd there. And then there's also people, and there's Cicero in the background as well, and there's satyrs and such that you don't recognize. But there's also a little ways away, a little ragtag group of people that no one recognizes. But that is the mural that painting.
I love that. Dom?
I don't know where Dom would paint this. I don't know. But Dom draws faces, so would probably draw a face of everybody in the party and then his mom's.
Cool. Alfir?
Alfir, so Alfir goes into the room where we're gonna keep the gold and Randgar wants to sleep. And Alfir will like pile it all up and then lay all the magic weapons on the side to make like a mound. And then in the dead center, she's gonna take her very clean now frying pan just down, so it's like a little mound that leads to like a round bed basically. Then she'll put extra gold on it, make it really cute. And then she's gonna walk out and he'll take his paintbrush and he'll write on the door, "Horde of the Old Dragon, keep out." And then next to the door, she'll paint the shittiest dragon you have ever seen. It looks like
Trogdor!
it looks like a fifth. It looks like a fifth grader flipped their homework over and started just writing on the blank page because they got done early. Like it's really bad.
I'm canoning. It's Trogdor now. You just do Trogdor. Have you not seen? Okay, just Google Trogdor.
No, he's too young.
Too young. Trogdor was an internet meme.
They.
He, they, she, them.
All.
Anyway, if you look up Trogdor, it's an internet
All
meme,
fear.
but it's funny.
Clever.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm always
Fears
afraid.
all.
And then Alfir will just start going and doing like basic. After that, they'll like paint with whatever colors Eros gave them on the door, and then the little dragon, and then they'll go to the kitchen. And just like after Lancelot Galahad are done doing the dishes, Alfir will start talking to them about like design options and no idea what they're saying back. Just like and like try to make it look like a basic grandma kitchen with like flowers everywhere. And
Alrighty,
that sort of
Ranagar.
thing.
I have an elaborate thing I want to do.
Okay.
I would like the party to not hear it.
Oh, okay.
We can all deafen.
I have. Oh, we'd have to leave this chat. It would screw everything up. Yeah, y'all just need to
We'll
deafen.
Deafen.
They can just all deafen.
Bye.
Deafen yourselves.
Get out of here.
Actually, words, you don't need to deafen yourself. I can. There we go. Deafened. All right.
Oh, the party
No
is
cheating
back.
by watching the stream, by the way.
All right. Oh, I'm finalizing plans. All right. Well, here's what I want to do. Just to begin with, Rango's gonna go outside, and he's gonna rub his hands together, and he's gonna turn into. Gosh, I guess it doesn't matter. I just need the green one. Just for red and blue.
Okay.
So I can do the voice. And then he's going to cast Conjure Animals at 3rd level, and then he's going to cast it at 4th level. Not because 4th level up cast it, I just don't have another 3rd level spell slot. So he would like a wolf pack and I guess 8 giant owls.
Okay.
So he summoned his menagerie, he's going to be like, all right, it's the spring, which means, and we have a wolf problem, which means that there's going to be animals out there that have left their young behind. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to search in grid-shaped patterns around the wolves. I want you to try to find either a wolf or a fox, some sort of small mammal that's been abandoned by like a litter. You understand me? I can't speak to animals.
Okay.
Ritually. And then to the owls, I'm like, I want you to find more of your own kind. See if you can find a nest that's been abandoned. And I'll help. I'll fly around. I'll be in the air. And if you find one, let me know.
Okay. I love this. I'm loving this so much. Make a nature check with advantage. Remember, you use wisdom instead of intelligence for that.
All right. That's gonna be 17.
Alrighty. So as you're flying around, one of the owls So takes about 10-15 minutes, and one of the owls comes flying up to you. And it's like, Sir Ranagar, we found one! And I'm trying to make it sound like they're hooting. Like, every time it's like they're hooting, but they're speaking words. They're like, Sir Ranagar, we found an abandoned nest that you might want to look at.
Ranagar
They lead you
hurries
back.
over.
And there is a nest. I don't know what kind of birds they are. We will make them. We'll say it's an owl's nest, and there is indeed like 2 eggs that have been has been abandoned by the looks of things.
All right, Ranagar has one of the owls scoop those up.
Okay.
And flies them back, and like, oh, bring them back to the thing.
Okay.
Cool.
In the interest of expediency, the wolves find 2 foxes and one wolf cub. Cub? Is it a wolf cub? Is that the right word? Oh, it's bear cub. Is it a wolf cub? Wolf pup. That's the word.
Pup. Cool.
Find 2 fox
All right,
pups
I
and a wolf pup.
have them bring, and I see if the I ask the owls, the remaining ones, to see if they can find any juveniles, like just brand new hatchlings, like, or not brand, like fresh from the nest.
Gotcha. Okay. They find, we'll say 1.
Cool. I want to go talk to it.
Okay.
So as I fly in, I'm like, don't freak out. Or,
It's kind of
don't
like
freak out.
It's standing on a tree stump when you land, and it's kind of like hopping back and forth as it talks, and it's just like, don't worry, they warned me about you.
Hi, Ranagar, dragon,
Hello.
nature sort of thing. You're new here to the woods, I see.
Correct?
Listen, it's a hard scrabble life out here. What if I could offer you something better? No, this isn't a pitch for the military.
Okay, that one killed me. Okay, that sounds good.
Cool, come with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a master.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, you fly off with this baby owl.
And when I get back, I have them all like give me the things, and I like bundle them up, and I bring them into a room, I guess, and I get them all together. And to the wolf pup and the foxes, I'm like, hey, hi there, don't worry, sorry about your parents. That's a weirdly common thing here. I'm gonna give you new ones, not like new ones, but like, whatevs. Just like hang out and it'll be cool.
Are you giving the party pets?
You goddamn right I am. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those eggs, to be honest. But
Well, we're here now.
I do know what I'm gonna do with the eggs. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I need.
Do you want the party to undeafen themselves now?
Hold on. I need one more. I need
I'll give you I'll give you a raven chick.
I want a bear.
You want a bear cub?
Yep.
Fine.
Yes. All right. Cool. Same spiel with the bear cub.
Yep.
All right. I'd like the party to come back.
We good?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Andrew.
'Kay.
I sent you a DM, and it's a little message that's hidden in a corner.
It's a dick.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Alrighty. So anyway,
Ranagar gathers everyone up.
Yes.
before we do that, Ranagar, I want to hear what Sir Karis painted first, because they would have been painting while you were doing your doing your bit.
He would go into where arrows would probably reside as a room.
Okay.
And at first, paint a version of Alfir and Strahd having tea, but as dicks.
Purple dick.
What is dicks?
Can we just have that on a shirt? It just says "What as dicks."
But as dicks. I want you to picture your favorite person, but as a dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then probably would just go about the place and just like tag different things that he might think Eros would enjoy seeing in random, like probably like really tall places and like just like hidden places all throughout.
I love that. All right,
Oh.
cool.
Can I quickly add something to Dom's drawing?
Yep.
Under the picture that he drew of his mom's face, he's gonna draw her favorite flowers as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, Ranagar, you have gathered the party now.
Gosh, I guess whoever I choose first will ruin the surprise for everyone else. But
Ooh.
Ranagar,
We could do it.
Everyone
To
else
where-
could deafen again, except the person you're talking to.
And we could go it through person by person.
should we do it person by person?
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Yeah, we'll start with Dom so that Dom can stay unmuted. All right, re-deafen yourselves. I'll deafen you, Karis. I got you. All right, so Ranagar brings Dom.
Ranagar takes you by the hand and leads you into a room where you just see just so many baby animals that he has gathered over the past few hours, and he holds out his arm and directs that. What kind of bird is it?
There's the it's an owl.
Not the two eggs.
The owl.
The
was an owl.
fledgling.
That was an owl.
So Ranagar is an owl. Can it be a snowy owl?
Sure, yeah, it could be a snowy owl. That
So
actually
it's a
fits the
snowy
climate.
owl, like a little baby one, like a young one, like it's fresh, it's starting its hunt. And Ranagar's like, this here's a hunter like you, and I thought if you took care of it, maybe it would help. So here you go. You have to take care of this being now. No takebacks.
Are you giving them service animals? Are these emotional support animals?
Yep.
All
I
right.
realize what I'm doing is giving everyone something that you could kill. But I'm doing it anyway.
Oh my god. All right, who do you want next? Who do you go to next?
Eros, please.
Oh,
And you
actually,
can
Dom, how do
say,
you respond to that?
Just thank you. Like mine to keep. Like I have to care for being now.
Yes, he's sort of like your ward.
Actually, can we do Eros
Does he
last?
have a name, or do I have to come up with one?
I guess you two will have to work that out amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
I want to do
Um,
Eros last. I have a reason for it.
Okay.
Who do you want next?
Next, Alfir.
All right. I need Alfir to look up, or I just message Alfir.
Who do you want?
Ah, you.
Alfir.
Oh, lovely. Okay, hi.
Alfir, he brings you into the room, and it's just full of baby animals that Ranagar has been collecting over the past few hours. And Ranagar holds up 2 eggs and goes, "These are owl eggs, and they've been abandoned, or their mother and father perished, because that's just what happened. The wild is. So I thought you need to learn how to how do I put this politely? Oh boy. How do I put this kindly?
Just say it.
I would like you to be more mature. So now you're a father. Raise these eggs.
Wait, but don't I have to keep them what?
You have
Actually,
to do a
hang on.
lot. And when they're little chicks, you're going to have to feed them by hand. Now, here's the thing. They're going to imprint on you, so it'll be like the greatest relationship you've ever had.
and there'll be 2 of them, so it'll be really adorable. Or you'll have 1 of them and a lot of lessons. So that's why you get 2.
How warm are they supposed to be kept?
They're pretty close to hatching, so we'll discuss the details.
All right.
But for now, go build them a little nest and keep them warm.
Yeah, and Alfir like takes
Don't
them.
cook
and, like,
them.
No,
Right?
no,
Nod with me.
I'm kind of offended by that.
I
And
know.
Alfir,
I'm doing a kind thing. I'm allowed to crack wise.
that's
And
fair.
by crack,
Don't crack. No, not
No.
crack. Not crack. As soon as you say crack, Alfir just gently takes the eggs, and like goes, I'm gonna go set this.
So you're a furbog. So like, is this really the first time you've seen?
I was not good at being a furball,
Oh,
and then
great.
Alfir's gonna.
Well, then you're gonna learn today.
You sound like my mother, and then Alfir's gonna walk out.
Sound like Kevin Hart.
Alrighty. Sir Karis is next. All right, Sir Karis, it's your turn.
All right.
Hi,
Oh,
Sir
God.
Karis. Come into this room. Also, Lancelot and Galahad, please.
All right, they
Alright.
they come as well since they're done cleaning.
Ranagar takes you by your hand and he leads you into a room that is not as full with baby animals, but there's still a few. And Ranagar's like, "This is what I've been up to for the past few hours." And Ranagar goes over and he picks up a little wolf pup and he holds it up. He's like, "This is the only one left of his pack. Everyone else is dead. He's a lone wolf, just like you." And he hands him to you. He's like, "Now, if you raise him, you'll have one of the strongest bonds imaginable. So, you have to care for this being now." No take backs.
I gotta be.
He gave me 2 owl eggs.
I have a snowy owl.
He looks at the pup and he like starts to like tear up a bit. And he looks at Ranagar and he's like, Thank you.
You're welcome.
And just starts like petting the wolf pup and like
Wolf pup like snuggles
Goes
into
and-
you like all the time.
Andrew,
Yeah.
Hello.
could it be a dire wolf pup?
Yeah.
And then he goes over and he picks up these 2 little fox cubs and he goes up to Lancelot and Galahad and he goes, "These are brothers and they're alone and now they're yours."
They both like look at each other and they also tear up a little bit and they like pick them up and they take them and they're just like holding on to them. They're just like just stunned.
All right.
Go on, get out of here. I've got more
Alright.
to do. I'm the Woodsland Center.
Eros' turn.
Eros' turn.
All
Am
right,
I
Eros.
free?
Eros, Ranagar takes you by the hand and he leads you into a room that is now less full of what it had before. And he goes over and he picks up a little bear cub and he walks over to you and he goes, "I've given everybody an animal. That's what I've been up to for the last few hours. I went and I found some abandoned babies. I don't know if you know this, but the nature, it's wild out there." Little pun between us. Anyway, this one, bears are weird because sometimes they're in packs and sometimes they're not, and they're very fierce and protective of their own. So, kind of reminds me of you. And he just hands you, he goes, you have to care for this being now. Also, you've been sad and like your brother and all that was really awful. So I thought, well, now you could have a new brother. Not like a new one. I know you don't replace brothers like you do with a pet, but like, you know what I mean.
Eros is setting the bear down gently and engulfing Ranagar in the biggest bear hug. Pun intended.
Ah!
And as he holds on, just... you.
Now you can't die, or this bear cub will be alone.
couldn't die in the first. I have you guys. And I'd never leave you on. As he picks up.
Eros, could you, in a term, describe this moment as pure joy?
Definitely.
Cool. So as you pick up this bear, actually, while you're hugging Ranagar, you can feel this just this wave of joy wash over you and fill you top to bottom, and you start to glow blue slightly. And that blue energy all coalesces and comes down into your hands and resides into the bark of the knuckles. And you can update, if you update, I don't know if I'll update right away, it didn't work for Ranagar, but you have awakened, or Ranagar technically has awakened your item, your signature item. As you will gain the trait, you gain the trait Pure Joy. I don't know if it'll update. You can refresh your page because I did update it, but it didn't work last time. Let's see if it worked here. No, it still says slumbering, but whatever. When it's awakened, your joy makes you light as a feather. Your movement speed increases by 10 feet, and your jump distance is doubled. So doubled because you're a satyr. And you also gain expertise in acrobatics.
I already have it.
Well,
Woo.
Double
Awesome.
expertise.
actually, I think we can.
Wait, monks get expertise?
Rogue. I multi-classed rogue.
Oh, I
both
didn't
also.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I already had expertise in acrobatics. Forget from what. Actually, I can check. From
You
what.
can change. You can add an expertise to a different ability then.
Awesome. I don't know where I got the expertise from.
Jet, there's probably an actual stat block for owls. So you'll just sort of have, yeah, there is. So you'll just have one now. I guess like a familiar. I don't know if the other ones will be combat ready.
Can I give Eros
Thinking of
expertise in
names.
insight
Sure.
as
Oh yikes! You should super roll. It's 1d4.
We also have a hydrate. Thanks, Sweetie. I just wanted to get through that little awakening of the item. So yeah, I'll have to update the item with all of its rules on it, but we are having a great Sunday, Sweetie. Thank you. We are having a very fun session. So, all of you have these animals.
Or is it a
Well-
giant owl?
Can
It's
a
I
regular
roll
owl.
an-
It's a regular owl.
Okay.
Can I roll like an animal handling or something to see if it's a boy owl or a girl owl?
You can just pick if you prefer.
Cool.
Y'all can pick when you name them and stuff. That's
He's a
You
girl.
can pick
I-
anyway.
I already know what I'm gonna name my owls. Or my owls? You said they're owls, right? I
Mhm.
also have owls. They're
Those are
just
owl eggs.
two owl
Can
eggs,
can
yeah.
he have
With
something more
eggs.
fitting
I have an
for Alfir?
could be ravens or crows.
I was gonna say ravens.
Yep,
No,
okay.
crows. Yeah, crows.
I think it'd be crow
Okay.
Which
eggs.
one's more annoying?
Crows.
crows?
Grackles.
Crows,
Crows. Time to reenact Hitchcock. And then cool. I know what I want to do, but I don't want to interrupt somebody's moment. Like, yeah.
Okay. So after receiving your gifts from Ranagar, and painting, what do you guys do now?
Alfir is going to look at Lancelot Galahad and go, could you two try and help me with something real quick? You seem to be good at
They both nod
building
simultaneously.
things, I guess. And then I'll take them to a side room where I have the eggs like set up, and Alfir goes, I either would like to build a small birdhouse to wear as a backpack so they don't break, or make it so they could live in my chef's hat, also so they won't break.
They both kind of nod, and at this point, the fox cubs are like curled up around their neck, sleeping, like just both. Of them.
Aw.
They're just like
I
They
have
both
done
nod.
this. I created this cuteness from nothing.
So I don't know, like, Radagar didn't tell me what temperature they need to be kept at to hatch. He just said they're close
Owl
to ready.
butt temperature.
So I know once they're this close to ready, they can't roll around a lot or they'll die. So I need them to be stable and safe where they won't get hit. Added something I can remove from myself quickly so they don't die in combat.
Okay.
But also something when they grow up they can fly in and out of. So like if they could fit in my big ass hat, that'd be great. I think it'd be funny to have a little like hole in my hat, the birds fly out. I read a book and there was like it was about like this halfling.
They
who
kind
would,
of like
meet
put
a
their hands
dragon
up and are
stuff,
like,
but-
and they kind of nod, and you get the sense that like we got this. And
Yeah, I was
so
gonna make a Hobbit reference.
they design a nest that basically like you strap to your head. And it's like harnessed in, and it's connected to like a thing here, so it's got like 3 points of contact, and then the hat can fit over top of it, and they kind of use your hair to like fill the rest of the nest up. And then they've got them in these like little holders so they won't roll around. You will,
All right,
and it'll be real easy. You'll have to like take it off, but you could take it off
Yeah.
and remove it. It's like covered so that, you know.
got it. Perfect. And then Alfir will, yeah, just kind of start humming a song to him while making something that's not scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Or finish painting the
Uh,
kitchen or something. Waiting for Radagar to see their surprise.
Eros, after all that, is going to look at what animals everyone has, and is then going to go back to the mural, and next to the other wing, is going to sketch out and like paint all of the individual animals around the wing.
Okay.
That would be you didn't hear them. Alfir got 2 crow eggs, and Dom got a snow owl, and Karis got a direwolf pup, and the Latin Slot and Galhead got fox pups.
Cool. So instead of doing like the crow eggs, Eros is just gonna do the crows. So they're all.
How
Does
long till
Ranagar
they
see
hatch?
this?
Yeah, I mean they're drawing it in like the main area, so.
Ranagar's like,
Mhm.
Oh, that's a really nice drawing. I don't know if I'd have put the 2 crows there right away. I did give him 2 on purpose because I think he's going to kill one of them.
Eros, as they are still like in the zone painting, goes, that might be expected, but this is for hope, not for actual probability.
That's true. We can just scratch one off when he does.
I've never been more
faces,
determined.
every single one of these fake animals would be dead if it weren't for me.
I have never been more determined to come out on top
Oh!
with 2 animals.
I forgot. Also in the mural,
phrasing.
by the like pastel purple lake is Hee-Haw.
Perfect.
Perfect. I was gonna ask if he was there.
I was gonna be like, oh, Radagar doesn't get an animal. Radagar is Hee-Haw. Hee-Haw, the leader of the Houses of Barovia.
Radagar has all of you.
Animal Avengers.
You are all Radagar's pet.
Hee-Haw
Yes.
is the main character, okay?
Yeah, you guys don't
Uh,
realize your pet's to Ranagar. He's ancient.
After Eros finishes it finally, Eros is going to collect everyone to come view the full mural once it's finished. Mostly Karis, because Karis has commented on why he wastes his art before.
So you are all brought and shown this gorgeous mural that Eros has spent hours and hours working on. With all of you in it, and all the friendly faces, and all the people that have been lost in the background so far, and the pets, and Hee-Haw, and the like symbol of the party with the shield and dragon wings and the frying pan and the bow and arrow and everything.
What lovely reactions.
Sorry, I lost for words. I was expecting dicks, not gonna lie. This is really impressive. You should be proud.
Are you saying dicks aren't impressive? I mean, this is.
Mine's
this is
not,
amazing.
sorry.
Why? Why did it have to be about that? This is lovely, Eros. You've done a wonderful thing.
I like the color of the river, or the pond, the lake. What is it? Dream.
It's whatever you'd like it to be.
I
Honest.
feel like this is one of those moments that we'll all look back on fondly after one of us dies.
Most likely.
Well, here's to not being.
We'll
the
be
first
sure
one
to
out.
remember you, Radagar.
A real keystone moment. You should remember me. I just gave you the cutest of pets.
So if we do die, are you just gonna cross our faces or cross our symbols out?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I wonder if this is gonna turn into like a memorial, seeing as a
No.
Rhaegar expects everyone to
Well,
die.
if we
If
all
you
die,
die-
then it will be a memorial.
If you all die, or if any of you die, I'll put you in the back room. Somewhere.
I can't say what I want to say.
Well, does that mean Hee Haw's dead?
No!
Oh, he's always in the foreground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So it's very clearly separated by those in the foreground and those in the background.
Oh.
do we see this message that was written?
If you look closely, you have to find it because it is hidden in
Perception checks.
All right, let's go.
It did.
I rolled a 19.
Haha, I rolled a 5 again. 6.
9 plus 8 is math 17.
17.
14.
Okay.
Let me
Well,
get my.
Although my passive is much higher. Isn't this a case of passive?
you could use passive here, yeah.
11.
17.
My passive perception is 18. Can I take that instead?
Eros, roll me a, because people have time. There's no time crunch on them to do this. So roll a sleight of hand check, I guess.
It's a 24 total for me.
Karis finds it.
That is a 24 on the sleight of hand, so
Karis finds
find
it. Karis is the only one.
Yep.
So do you want to read the message that Karis finds, or do you want me to read it?
Sure.
No, it's better if it's in your.
Ah.
It needs to be in Eros's voice. That's the better way to do it.
Up hidden is may your days be filled with joy and peace. May you always remember the love I hold for you, my beloved family.
When Karis sees it, he just looks at Eros and just wraps his arm around Eros and pulls them in for a hug and just smiles.
Eris will reach up and poke his chin.
If we get fan art of this mural, I'm putting it on a skateboard.
Yeah, no
That's
kidding,
all.
right?
I have every detail written down.
Perfect.
It's going on a skateboard.
Alrighty. Anything else anybody wants to do before you guys turn in for your long rest?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
for posterity, Patrick, because you mentioned this earlier, we'll say that you also had asked the animals to like stand guard for you guys, so everyone actually gets a night rest. Because you did
Ooh.
mention the animals patrolling for you, because your friend's here. So
Sure do.
Karis will kind of like look at Eros and be like, I hope you like your room.
Eros is booking it.
Eros just dashes away from the party. Just has the zoomies again.
At with a movement speed of 60 feet now. Well, a little less. 'cause of the limp,
55.
but 55 feet.
Alrighty. So you do go to your room and you see these beautiful dick drawings of Strahd. Very clearly Strahd. Like it's a dick, but it's wearing Strahd's outfit. And very clearly Alfir, because it's a dick, but it's got like a purple beard. And they're just sitting there with teacups.
Zoom back,
Oh my
like full
God.
speed plus dash, like maximum speed possible with this limp. And just tackle hugging Karis.
That's still 165 feet in 6 seconds. So,
Yep.
Bullet.
Go noom.
I would have to make a strength.
no, she's still not strong enough. He's still not strong enough to knock you over.
I think he falls over just
On purpose?
Yeah, on purpose.
Okay.
So yeah, and he's
Eros.
laughing.
Eros is hugging while laughing as well. I just have been the worst influence on you, and it's fantastic.
It's a positive change.
Aw. Alrighty. Everyone head to their rooms now?
I guess Ranagar is gonna go see Trogdor. Trogdor on the door.
And the
Hilarious.
No,
and the
next to the door.
um,
Next to the door.
oh,
'cause
next to the
text.
door.
The text is on the door.
And he's gonna kind of read it and be like, well, "That's right." He's gonna go in and see all the gold and magical items, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, finally!" And he's gonna go like bask on it, and be like, "Oh, that's better. Could be bigger, but this is pretty good." Phrasing.
Alrighty.
Alfear is going to not go into whatever room she claimed.
Okay.
Close the door behind her and go sit in the corner on the floor and do a little art of a tiny little village with a bunch of tiny little people in it. And then Alfear's just gonna cry for a little bit. That's all.
Okay. Dom. Most of your night, other than sleeping, is spent just like catching up with your mom, like everything. You can tell her as little or as much as you want, but she is just telling you whatever she can, and just like there's lots of moments where you're just sitting there quietly with each other, and it's just like this awesome catch-up moment.
I was gonna ask where she's sleeping, because Dom's just gonna sleep on the floor outside her room.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, you can all take long rests. Your night is not disrupted, and I think that that is a good spot to end today's session.
Hell yeah.
So, thank you everybody for joining us tonight for another Tavern Tales, Houses of Barovia. Final plugs for the night, starting with Vex. Oh, you all froze. Hold on, the stream's gonna be screwed up for a second while I redo this.
West Philadelphia.
There we go. Ha! Fixed it. All right. So anyway, Vex, I want to do your plug, please.
Awesome. You can find me on Instagram at Dancing with a Fairy, F-A-E-R-I-E. You can find me on TikTok also at Dancing with the Fairy. You can find me on Twitch at Dancing with the Fae. I stream most Mondays. Probably not this Monday. Wednesdays and Fridays. So you can find me there. You can obviously find me here, general, and my link tree if you want to find anything else is Dancing with the Fae, F-A-E. So
Alrighty, Jet.
You can find me on TikTok at Rogio and Juliet. That's about it.
Okay, Jay.
You can find me obviously on TikTok and Twitch at Sir J F Harps. I will be doing a 24-hour live stream with Midas Flame at some point on Twitch. At some point. But the big thing, the most important thing, is Chaos Brigade, the Chaos Brigade _D&D here on Twitch. I have been gone for 3 weeks. I have missed my chaotic Kenku Storm Cleric, and I'm gonna be chopping some dead people's hands off. So you better be there Wednesday, 8 o'clock EST, 7 o'clock CST. I think. Probably. I don't know. Go follow twitch.tv/Chaos Brigade _D&D. Please. I'd love to have some viewers on my way back so y'all can see what the fuck I make my Kenku to.
Patrick.
I'm on the internet. Pew.
Sick. Words.
if you find them, you get food.
Words.
You're muted, words.
Yep,
if
there
you
they
didn't.
I saw the unmute go, but I can't hear
You
words.
can find them on TikTok at Words for Sale. You could also find them on Twitch at I don't remember where.
I think it's
Well,
still
Sorry.
words.
Also,
For sale.
words for sale, but with
Yeah.
underscores between the words.
Yeah, I
And he
have it.
plays the D&D campaign on Wednesdays with
Patrick
me,
B. Words again.
Patrick.
You might have to leave and rejoin words.
I love the
Um,
teamwork of you guys just plugging for him.
And he's also just the handsomest guy.
Hey,
Mhm.
can you hear me now?
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck
now
you,
we can hear
Dave.
you.
You just got a compliment.
I didn't
when he
say
comes
any
back.
of that.
I heard nothing except for the fact that you praised me a lot, which is natural.
Alrighty,
because I
anything
am
else you wanted to
handsome as
mention,
fuck.
words, that they didn't mention for you?
I think they got everything.
Cool. I, of course, am
Teamwork.
Andrew. At the Tavern of Tales everywhere. Schedule. Tomorrow, Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. we will have Baxter subclass tune-up, where Vex will be bringing in Way of the Mercy Monk, which is what Eros is. So you can come in, join us, and see how and help influence us as we update Way of the Mercy Monk. Tuesdays, 5 p.m., Baxter Solar of Madness Challenge. This week's going to be a great one. Game Raider Girl, Vaughn Edgelord. Oh my god, I lagged out again. I'm just going to keep doing my spiel. I don't care that Discord's lagged. Vaughn Edgelord and Rovin the Warlock, all in there. Cosplay OCs from TikTok. And of course, I'm going to make sure this is still working for the stream side. Yeah, it's still working. Cool. And of course, Secret Villain on that day. That's Tuesday, 5 p.m., May 4th. It's going to be awesome. Be there. And of course, the show every Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come join us for what I think is a pretty cool story. All the VODs for this show. Is it iVOD or VODs? There we go. All the VODs for this show are... Oh, that didn't work. YouTube. There we go. Are on the YouTube now, except for this tonight's, but I'll upload it tonight. So if you want to catch up and see all the things you missed, go there. Last, but certainly not least, I have started a Patreon. First post will be tomorrow. The Patreon will include all of the homebrew that I do. Oh, it just fixed itself. That's hilarious. It will do all the homebrew that I do. So it'll be everything we've done on Subclass Tune-Up, both Dragon of the Aspect and Oath of Conviction. That is Ranagar and Karis's subclasses. It'll have Way of the Mercy Monk updated. It'll have all the monsters that they fought already, and when they've finished unlocking them, it will have all of the items, all of the signature items that the players have. So I think it's going to be really cool. There's 3 tiers. The most expensive tier gives you direct access to me, and I'll make stuff for you. So that's everything. I want to thank you all so much for joining us. You guys are great. We love you very much. It was a lot of fun. It is last call in the Tavern of Tales. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have a good night, everyone.